Debate between logic and emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
No, who wins tonight? Who wins tonight? What's up, D? What's up with you?
I win. I always win.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you win. I mean, I don't know. Do you win? So how you doing? I know you're away. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I'm sure people would like to know where you were away.
Your business, and now you want to
Okay. Well, I'm sure it was a lavish vacation by some sucker that probably tricked his money and took you somewhere nice and extravagant, like a sucker. But I mean,
actually, I could sit up here and lie, but it was none of that.
Really?
I went on a therapeutic sabbatical.
What is a therapeutic sabbatical? What is that? What does that entail?
Well, I'm from New Jersey, so I flew back home to New Jersey because I had an event in Brooklyn, and the event, it was, so I love this therapist. Her name is Brittany Noel, and she's been going to like major cities like Atlanta. She was in Houston, LA, now New York, Brooklyn. So it's it's about basically, becoming a better you.
Oh
Setting
God.
your boundaries, setting your
God.
intentions, just
Oh,
resetting, helping to reset your life and anything that you're going through. Because we all carry with us like trauma from our childhood.
Oh God.
F you.
Why do you women go to these lies, man?
First of all, no, don't do that, because
Oh.
she is not like the other doctor we talked about. She is licensed, certified, was it LCW? So first of all, and let me say this off the rip.
Oh God.
Anybody in that chat saying something sideways, Danny, you go on. Please put him on a time out. Don't play with me. You're not going to disrespect.
Wait. Who is that? Yeah. Wait. Who? I don't know who Danny is. I got you, Danny. You got one warning. Do it again. You're gone. I'm sorry, Danny. Go ahead.
So my thing is, so it was great. It was great. It was 99.9% women, but like, that's my church, and it helps me put things in perspective to the point to where you don't know what somebody is going through. So it just helped me to reset that. Like, just sometimes you need to just pull it back. You need to listen. You need to observe more, because you don't know what somebody is going through. You don't know what you're going through. Well, you may be going through stuff. How are you going to assess it and do it? But I just think she's great. She's great.
Oh,
and I went for that event now, so it's not saying, I'll tell you my business. It's kind of boring. I took my godmother out to lunch, and I was supposed to come home Tuesday, but I ended up coming home Monday. I don't like to stay in a tri-state too long anymore. I don't. Once you leave New York, because growing up in a tri-state, we always think the world comes to us. And then when you venture out, you realize it's a whole world out there with wonderful people and places. So yeah.
I mean, okay, so you understand, since I'm from Maryland, anything above Maryland, such as Pennsylvania or Philly, New York, New Jersey, we find that utterly disgusting. So how do you go from the beautiful place of Ohio, I guess, to
No,
that
I have a lot of beautiful places, but we are not inviting outsiders to come in.
to New Jersey? That's supposed to be tranquility, New Jersey?
I went for the event, but first of all, that's home. We're not going to shit on New Jersey. We're not going to do that. Because the DMV, yeah, I got some shit.
I just know how it is from the DMV. We don't like them.
Holes too in the DMV.
We don't like them northern states.
Nah. Do it. So again, because listen, your tri-state is DMV. Our tri-state, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia is our cousin. But y'all got shitholes too. So that's home. However, I didn't stay long, but I went for a purpose. And that's one thing about New York. You know, you better, when you come in, you better have a purpose. Be on your purpose. So, yes.
Oh my God, don't say that word. Oh,
purpose?
Be on your purpose is bad for these young men because that's a red pill cult word that sucks these young men in.
Well, first of all, I'm talking about me as a woman. Second of all, we all should have purpose.
Oh my God.
A woman, when she picks a man, show purpose with him. A man should only be there for a purpose.
All right, wait. Let me get this
straight. You Black MAGA.
This is why you women need balance of logic versus all this emotion and feel good. So let me get this straight. So it's just a slumber party of women just saying feel good.
All, Steve, come on, man. This is the thing, Steve. This is the thing, and I'm not telling you no more of my ventures ever again.
I'm just saying, D. Hey.
This is the thing. You would have been in heaven. You would have been in heaven.
A lot of ass, huh? A lot of women, huh?
You would have. It was nothing but women. A lot of people too. Some of them had problems, and you would have been the main one there.
Yeah,
helping them through their problems.
Oh, wait. Were there guys there?
It was probably two men. One of them was on the stage telling his story, which was a great story. And then another one was like a cameraman. But it's her clients. She does have a lot of men clients, but these types of things, women are going to come out to stuff like this, not so much the men. So
wait. You know that guy was telling you that soft sob story so he can smash the women in the crowd, right? Y'all feel good about it?
It actually wasn't a sob story. It actually wasn't a sob story. Steve. Oh, honey, I can't wait for you going your next vacay.
Oh, ladies, y'all fall for the okie doke.
No. Because okay. He did say one thing. To the audience, where all the women was like, "Yeah, girl, I know that's right." Mm-hmm. He was like, because he was telling a little about his background, and he was talking about his relationship. He was like, I'm not a 50-50 man. I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in
Oh my God. He's trying to smash. No, my next vacation is going to be in December when I have a visit.
You go to Vegas to the made up woman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an event. Old girl sent me buy my ticket. But anyway,
the make-believe woman that flies.
Right. You're right. Exactly. The make-believe. But let's get back real quick. So let's get back to this feel-good part. So you're telling me that you went to a place, a bunch of women and two guys, one telling you he's not a 50-50 man, he's 100% man, and you telling me he ain't smashing any of them women?
Well, I don't know. I did not.
Oh my gosh.
I did not inquire and look to see was he talking to people. I didn't care because I was there for a purpose. And this is the thing. So I met a lot of women there. A lot of them came either with their daughters or their friends. And I went by myself. And this one lady was like, "Oh my God, I could never do that. I could never travel anywhere by myself." And I didn't think of that. Like, that is something unique when you are able to travel by yourself. Like, I could go places by myself and meet people.
I really feel that I'm glad you went there, but unfortunately, Dana, that will not change the fact that those women will smash assholes like me.
No,
It doesn't matter.
they would, which is
I know.
why they're there to sort through their issues.
Wait. The issue, Dana, is not in New Jersey. The issue is when they leave New Jersey and go right back to that. Fellas, I keep telling y'all.
Brooklyn, not New Jersey.
Huh?
The event was in Brooklyn.
Oh, well, okay, Brooklyn. I'm saying leaving Brooklyn to go wherever they want to go. Listen, it's okay for the feel good. Y'all get to hug, y'all get to cry, y'all get to just have like pillow fight and talk about guys. But
well, actually, wait, slow down. Or go ahead, finish your statement.
But like Cinderella, the pumpkin turns at 12 o'clock, meaning when they leave Brooklyn, all that BS and feel good, guys, let these women go on these sabbatical. They coming right back to the same guy that they're running from. Oh, they can't wait to get on that horse.
Let me do a quick disclaimer for the show. This show is for fun. The 2 hours that I'm here is for fun. This is not for you to take. Well, sometimes me personally, yes, I will drop life lessons. So will Steve. But the overall purpose of this show is for fun. But let me just say this too. A lot of the conversation at this, because I don't want to get too serious, but a lot of the conversation at this event, women did. A lot of these women were in abusive relationships, so it was deeper. Yeah,
that's not. I can't laugh at it because we don't believe as a man should not hit a woman, scream at a woman, shake a woman. And ladies, if y'all have someone doing that, yes, you need to go. I'm not laughing at them because I know a lot of women who deal with suckers and males. So I'm not laughing at them. I'm talking about the
women that's going busted wide open for the men that say
the ones that just trying to get away from that centrifugal force called the bad boy and the villain that they can't run away from. Ooh, ladies.
There were some women that were there that those type of women, some of those women was there. However, the women that came up to speak, and this is why, it is serious. And I really appreciate them when telling their story. It really had nothing to do with men, which is what I love. So it really had to do with them recognizing their worth to remove themselves from a toxic situation and become a better person.
I think that's a good thing. I actually believe that for now, and again, I'll be serious on that. I believe that women need to, I won't say make better choices. I don't want to feel like they're the blame for an irresponsible person putting his hands on them. Mm-hmm. It's just that sometimes they just got to recognize the behavior signs before they involve themselves. And sometimes a lot of these guys can cover it up.
Right.
And that's not fair. It's not fair for women. As I'm team men here, but I'm talking about men who act like women. Because men should put their hands on. Men should put their hands on women.
Another thing I learned is men and women, we are completely different.
Oh, absolutely. That's why emotions and logic. That's what I'm telling you. Completely different.
Right. And so the way men handle situations is completely different from women. And that's why I'm glad I went, because I realized women, throughout this world go through so much.
Wait. Nobody. Okay. Please get out of your damn panties. Nobody's saying that you're not allowed to defend yourself, sir. What she's saying is there are women who are being abused who are not hitting people. They are getting hit, asshole, and they're going somewhere to get to some place where they can have an understanding with other people to detox and things like that. So can we please get out our panties? I know if somebody's hitting you or coming at you, you're allowed to defend yourself. We know that. So please get out your effing panties, bitch. I can't stand. See, you know what? It's always a sucker always wants to say something, and we're not saying that. Men shouldn't abuse women, and women shouldn't put their hands on men. You feel better now? You feel better now? Does he feel better now? Did I make you feel better now? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about where she went, and her retreat was women who are being abused by men, women who who are not hitting men, but they're being a punching bag. That's what she's saying. But Dana, am I wrong here?
No, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right. And I think people stop trying to look for different angles. Yeah, it's just
making it something that is not, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on.
Somebody was like, "Well, we're going to get to the title in a minute. We're going to
definitely get the title."
We know that, Steve, because you was like, "Who took you on a lavish trip?" And you know, and when you said that, it's like, you know what? My next adventure will be that.
All right. So where did you get the sucker to do? Bahamas?
No, I have no. It's not planned yet. I'm just saying I'm speaking into existence that the next one will be that. Yes, I will be going on somewhere nice and lavish where someone will be spending money.
I think you need to get with your women and plan it out right now. Get a Carnival cruise.
I don't do Carnival. I would do Ritz-Carlton cruise.
Well, look. Get a cruise.
Different.
The sucker will pay for it because he's emotional. So because you deal with emotional males.
I don't want to go with a bunch of women. I'm not that type of girly girl.
Well, no, okay. Well, I'm saying, where do you want to fly somewhere? I mean, listen,
I would rather fly. Actually, I don't want to do a cruise. If I do a cruise, I already know it'll be Ritz-Carlton. But I'd rather fly somewhere. I would rather be alone or with a man.
Well, I'm sure. And listen, I've always said, all you women right now, if you want a vacation, there is a sucker somewhere in this world that's texting you right now. All you got to say is the place and the time and when you're free. Now, how you going to work it where you're going to dangle it in front of his face, however you do it, but you got it because they'll follow because emotional males follow women. So
the mass manipulation, because you know how you guys, you and your locker room guys, y'all want me to talk soft to you and all. Yeah, that's part of the manipulation. So I talk soft so I could get what I want when I ask. Yes.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Guys, lines are open. We are talking about what happens when men hit the wall because this woman here, we both didn't like the fight, but she, because everybody's always talking about women hitting the wall. So she, because she had a vacation, I thought it'd be nice for her to go ahead and lead with a great, men hit the wall. And hey, you know what? I agree. But later on tonight, I'm going to talk about a different wall that they hit that's even deeper than the wall that you're going to be talking about. But you have the floor. You know what? You and I, we grew up on watching Iron Mike Tyson from the beginning. From the beginning, gentlemen. We have watched all of his fights coming into the ring with thunder.
That was the era, honey. You weren't there. Like, all you younger people, y'all don't.
Yeah, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. A lot going on then. So what we saw yesterday was not the person that we grew up watching. We saw a shell of a person who, but Dana, in his mind, I think he thought he was 26 or 25, but his body was like 60 years old.
Because he's 60.
Well, yeah, he's like 58. I think it is. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But he thought he was at least 40, 35. Well,
yeah.
Because he was fighting someone in their 20s. And I look at it like this. You men, this is why I came on with, that was a midlife crisis. That was yes, you men hit the wall when you start your midlife crisis because y'all go bonkers. The older you get, your mind is telling you, I'm still 25 in all areas. I'm still 35. I could still pull this. I could still go as long as this. I could still fight. I could still do, I could battle someone 30 years younger than me. That is still in your minds, which is why it's a crisis. You don't know when to slow down. You don't know when to sit the hell down because not only do you hit the wall, y'all constantly hit it. Boom, 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 to where you get a damn concussion.
No, my stroke is not like I was when I was 20. I can agree on that. But at 53, we still can pull 20s and 30s and 40s. So we can still pull those kinds of.
Because you have money.
No, it's not about money.
You see how it rhymes with the wide 20s and 30s and 40s because you have money.
No, it's not about money. It's not about money. It's not
okay,
about
so when you get her in a bed and it's like, yes, the stroke is different. It's supposed to be different, guys. It's supposed to be different when you're 40 plus than 20, 30s, right? However, the time is different. The time shortens 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes. You can't go over the 10.
Okay.
Go out of you're sighing, you're out of breath.
No, I totally disagree. I believe, look, I always teach my guys that do cardio. Cardio is very important to go longer, no matter how old you are. It's
You
healthy.
this to a young guy, they're already doing cardio. You
Well,
can't.
no, you should always do cardio. Even if, I mean, at my age, do cardio.
Apply to the youngins. The youngins are fine.
No, they should do cardio. I feel all people.
They're doing cardio in the bedroom.
No,
that's
well,
the best cardio. They're hitting it for an hour, and then they'll do a 10-minute timeout after an hour, and they go again for a second round. Third round.
I can admit that. Not to when you get older, you're not going to be able to do it as much. I agree with that. I'm not going to fight.
Tops.
But that's not a wall, though. That's just
shit. Yes, it is a wall.
That's not a wall.
Men and women are different. That is part of the man's wall. Now, this is why older women, such as myself, seasoned, we dip younger to younger men because y'all hit the wall with your time, to whereas we don't. So we got to dip young so we could get that extra time, so we can retrieve our time. Yes.
Yeah, guys, you get in your 50s, you'll be fine. Trust me.
No. You'll be fine with the strokes if you learn it now and improve on it throughout the decades.
Well, yeah.
But make no mistake about it. Your balls may be leaking, so you're going to need a pump eventually.
It's not leaking.
You're not going to be able to go 10 minutes without nothing, maybe a good 5, especially if you know how to squeeze and release. And older women do it better than the younger ones. Practice that. They won't, especially if you do squeeze and release. They won't last 5 minutes.
No. Well, Dana, I've always told young men what you do at a young age is going to hit you later on. So if you're smoking and drinking and things like that, you're going to have to sometimes take medicine to fix whatever you're going to have when you get older. And that might have an effect on you. So I do tell but wait a second. Erectile dysfunction is not for older men. It can happen for young men.
No, yes, true. It can happen younger, but it starts at 40. It starts at 40.
No,
this is the sexist thing with the medical world. Don't you know they have hundreds of tools and pills and medicines for men to maintain an erection? Do you think that they invest that in women? No. So yes, y'all have that blue pill, even though it may give y'all heart attacks or whatever. Y'all have the penis pumps, y'all have the ball pumps, y'all have all these things that you could take or devices to make sure that you get an erection, because it deteriorates starting at 40. It's downhill for you men.
All right, let us continue. Guys, lines are over. Well, wait, but back to Iron Meg, since you hear tearing guys down.
Steve O'Baby had a question.
Oh, wait, who had a question?
Steve O'Baby.
Steve O'Baby. No, he's got to put a Q. Steve O'Baby, put a Q. But we'll answer this, but put a Q, please. Put a Q if you have a question that's on Steve. What do you think of Mike Tyson's interview when he said that I don't care about my legacy?
He said that, I think, because he's trying to save face. He did walk away with a bag, but
he walked away with a bag. He just okay. It's just like not Buster Douglas. Who's the dude that used to do George Foreman? George Foreman. A lot of older guys. I mean, the hardest thing to do, Dana, for a man, women don't understand, is retire from the sport or something that they love more than anything. It's the hardest. It's hard.
Or do it differently.
Well, but it's hard to walk away. But again, his mindset was he still think he's young, unfortunately, and he got in the ring with someone young. But I heard he was limping coming in. There was a lot of issues with him. I don't think he should have been in the ring, but he was in the ring. But okay, he was just too tired. I mean, he did good the first round. The first round, he did decent, but it wasn't what we're used to. See, our problem is, Dana, we've been spoiled with someone that goes in that ring, takes care of business within the first few rounds, and walks out without even sweating. Yeah, that's what we're used to. So I think the problem with you and I and those that watch Mike Tyson and back in the day, we were spoiled. So we expected to see what we saw when he first started fighting. I think that's why we were more let down, because in our minds, we see him as this ultimate guy going in the ring and wiping the floor with everybody versus the guy that was just, just sitting there. I think he was just tired. I think the first round he tried to go all in, but he just tired himself out. And
that's why he requested 8 rounds. He knew he was going to get tired. He did, and everyone kept saying he didn't have his legs. He has legs of a 58-year-old, and then he had a knee brace. It doesn't listen. Mother Nature is going to win.
Always.
It's life. My thing is, I would have loved to see him fighting someone in his age group. Now, it was Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis was in the locker room before he went out, which that was so funny because he was like, "Hey, tell me something, niggas." They was like, "Go in there and do it." It's just old men, and it's like, well, you need to be fighting one another. That should have been one of the fights if you want to fight, not a 27 manufactured boxer.
Well, yeah. Well, if you look at, and guys, y'all can call in and give us your opinion, but if you look at it, the way they're setting it up, they want to try to make a Rocky Balboa, if you think about it, out of that knucklehead kid. They're trying to make him a champion. They're trying to champion him to defeating people. And I won't just, I'm not gonna make it a color. I'm just saying they're just trying to make a rock. They're trying to build him up to be something.
Rocky 4. Because Rocky was retired. Or did he do a Rocky where he was old and came back? And
he was old, came back, and he beat the brother. No, he tied with the brother. I think they evened out. I think it was an even out match at the end. But I'm just saying, it seems like they're trying to make him into a Rocky type. I think
that was pathetic.
It was pathetic. Yeah, but they're gonna put people in front of him that they know he can beat. Matter of fact, I think, even that smack in the face, I think that was a setup to hype everybody up because that's old Mike Tyson. I mean,
and he was like, he stepped on my toe. That was probably a setup because it's like, let me agitate him for the camp. Listen, I think I've seen Jake Paul, but I wasn't familiar with him.
I like
watching the episodes, but brilliant marketer.
Yes, it was great
marketing. His company and his partners. Yeah. And that's what we are as a society. Manufactured propaganda, entertainment. Nothing is genuine or authentic anymore. And going back to relationships, that's not even authentic. Everyone's playing games. I don't care. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you claim you have game or not. Everyone plays games. Everyone is not genuine.
No, men don't play games. Men don't play games.
I know a lot of men. Yes, men and males and boys play games. That's part of you men hitting the wall.
Those women that have those sabbaticals,
ass men.
All those women that have those sabbaticals are because the men that they can't handle that reject them and say, "I don't need you because I have other women." They can't handle that.
No.
So, those are the ones.
No. A lot of women go to sabbaticals because they walked away from the man because they're like, I'm not.
Ladies, y'all aren't going to. Okay.
Wait. I'm not dealing with that. Let me reset myself and learn how to make boundaries for myself. Women going to sabbaticals are not going there. Oh my God, he broke my heart. He left me for a woman. No, that's something internally. That's something different. That's something else.
Ladies, outside the abuse.
Toxic situations or who just leave the situation that served them no purpose, they have to go retreat to reset themselves.
Outside of the abuse, all the women there, if they're watching now, please understand, ladies, and I'm going to say this with love and kindness because I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but it ain't happening. You can run as far as you want, but you can't run away from a man. You can run. Hey, I'm glad they had the sabbatical.
No, you're not running. And this is the thing. And that's part of hitting a wall because you men are delusional. Men are delusional. 40 up, 40 plus. Men are delusional. That's how you know they're in a midlife crisis because you are delusional.
How?
We are not running. We are leaving. It's a difference when you're running and leaving. I'm leaving. You serve me no purpose anymore. You lie. You're full of shit. Your intentions were not genuine. You play games. Right. You are afraid to lose me,
They
which
come
is why you withhold certain things from me. And the fact is that we're just not on the same path.
They come back, gentlemen. Don't let these women. They always come back to you.
That's part of the delusion.
Yeah, all right, guys. Believe you me. Don't worry. When you that guy, they come
We
back.
got one in the chat. Knowledge is power. I'm 61 and youngsters always hit on me. What's youngsters? What are youngsters? Because honey, 61 and I'm and at 41 and between 41 and 50 is young to a 61-year-old. Now, are you telling me women in their 30s and 20s hit on you? It's for a purpose.
We're not saying
For
if they.
purpose.
Well, I know some of the guys.
Because you're 61 and I find that so sexy and attractive. No, it's a deeper purpose.
I know some of the guys, that you call my little gang, a group of guys. He's in there in that age range, and women are hitting him up on the back end trying to get with him. So it's like that. You just can't.
I think you're the oldest in your group. Everyone else is in their 40s, and
Carrie's in his 50. I'm 53. Carrie's 50. Now the other guys, they're in their 40s. So they're still pulling women. Women are still hitting them up.
No. I'm not saying that women are not hitting on you.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
I'm not saying that. Men hit on women of all ages. So women still get hit on. What I'm saying is, y'all hit the wall because with multiple reasons. One of the reasons, you're delusional. You think that she is 21 with no kids, all natural, and everything is perky, right?
Phone lines are open.
Yeah.
Phone lines are open. Yes, phone lines are open. Yes, Hagen. Call in. Phone lines are open. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dana. Go ahead. Phone lines are open.
So you think 21 and perky, with no kids, and so it's tight and perky. You think that she wants 50 plus, sometimes even I would say even 40 plus.
Guys,
you think that they seek to want you laying on top of them because you're so aesthetic like they are. No, they want you to lay on top of him because he has money. He's going to take me out to dinner. He's going to buy me things. He's going to pay my bills. It's more superficial because 21s, they're not seeking old men in their eyes. 40 and up is old because they can have someone 30, which is older to them.
Yes.
And they still got 6 packs. They could still have sex for an hour straight. They could still have a good flow if they mastered it. All these wonderful things.
Mm-hmm.
So the delusion is you think, she desires me the same way she desires. A 21 desires me at 55 the same way she desires a 30-year-old or 25-year-old. No, it's a different type of purpose.
Well, I don't think so. Wait, let me see. I probably got to wait, Dana. You talk to him. I got to make sure the lines are working. I don't know why it's not picking up for some reason.
We should have did the test.
Yeah, we should have, but that's fine. Let me read. Wait, Dana. Hey, Dana. I'm gonna refresh it real quick. You go ahead and tell them this lie, gentlemen. Please let her have her sabbatical moment with the women, gentlemen. Please don't listen to her. And remember, the opposite. Don't remember.
I should have lied. I should have told you. Yeah,
the company line.
Yeah, he spit me on this, but I don't lie. I'm too grown to be doing that.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back, guys. Do not believe what this woman's about to say. Okay?
I feel so sorry for you. Are you talking to Steve? Do you
feel sorry? Who said that? Who says that? Feel sorry for what?
Outrage JS. He said, I feel so sorry for you. So I'm just like, well, who you
No, that's a guy. He must feel sorry for you. He doesn't feel sorry for me. No guy's gonna feel you talking to him.
You're creepy with that profile.
That's weird. That's weird with a baby on it. Yeah, I don't know what to say on that.
Creepy. And number 2, you have to understand, I'm 48. I don't care.
All right, I'll be right.
What happened to Steve? Oh God. Oh, he went out, but it's like it looked like you still on the screen, your pause, but whatever. So yes, guys, if you have any questions specifically for me, put a Q in the chat and I will answer it. Adam, hi. He says, hi, Auntie D. Hi. So yes, you men hit the wall. Y'all hit the wall when you start your midlife crisis because you are delusional. You are delusional mentally, physically, psychologically, you hit the wall. Yes, he froze, but he'll come back. He'll come back. So men hit the wall when they could no longer perform like they used to sexually. They can't even perform when it comes to sports and everything else like they used to because it's father time. But they cannot perform sexually, which is why a lot of times they lay on their back and they rather for a woman to get on top and ride them. That's great. But they can't last long, especially women if you know how to do the squeeze and release technique. What age is our midlife? 40. It starts at 40. Technically 45. Technically 45. So with women, we go through menopause, but we have this thing called perimenopause. And perimenopause starts like at 40, 38, 40. And then menopause starts, I think, 55. So men midlife crisis starts, men midlife crisis starts between 40 and 45, but 45 and up, your midlife crisis starts. By the time you hit 50, you are in full-blown midlife crisis. When you're trying to figure out, oh my God, to start by the time you hit 50.
Okay, let me hang this up. I don't know who that is. Let's bring this call in. Area code 469. Wait a second. That's a hate Steve. So let's bring you out. All right, guys, lines are open. Yeah, we got to block people. Okay, no, lines are working now. Lines are working, guys. If you want to call in. We do not take anonymous calls. Call in. Did Dana finish telling y'all the lie? Hey, you know what, Dana? You know what I would tell women to do? I would tell women to watch a show called Lioness. To get,
I love that show. I have to mention that to you. And you know what? I can't wait for Landman.
Hey, yo,
did you see the previews of Landman?
No, I gotta look at that. No, I was looking at that her little ass.
No, but that's by Sheraton too.
Okay. Oh man, how old is she? She like that, man. That little skinny ass is nice.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, man. Oh wait, we got a call. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Love her. I love that show.
Yes, sir. Wait a second. We gotta let you go, sir. We do not bring in hate calls, sir. Goodbye. So let's bring in this call right quick. Area code 603. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Oh shit. What's up, Steve? What's up, Dana? It's Hagen.
Hi.
What's your question, man? What's up?
Oh yeah. So it was a little earlier in the show. I had a little bit of disagreement about what was said as far as men declining. Of course, I'm not gonna deny the fact that as we age, Mother Nature takes its course and whatnot. But even to add on to what Steve said earlier about, you taking care of yourself in your youth and doing that throughout the rest of your life can give you that kind of, I would put it as like endurance or strength or stamina that could even outshine like D1 athletes. I've seen this on numerous occasions. But to tie that back home to what we were speaking about earlier, I do think that Mike Tyson held back or was just paid a substantial amount of money to not really fight Jake Paul. And the reason I say that is because there was this particular interview where Mike Tyson literally said before he would go into fights, he would cry to himself because he was afraid of the person he was going to become in the ring. And because he turned into this animal or machine that would literally like go in there and like almost kill the person. I don't think that that's something that just leaves you with age. That's like something ingrained in the particular individual.
Well, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 23. Actually 24. I just turned 24.
So stop worrying about midlife crises. I mean, you should take care of yourself anyway. You should take care of yourself. Don't get into hard drugs. Yes, have fun. Practice your stroke. But don't get freaked out about the midlife crisis for men. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. And it's nothing, you can't control it. because men, y'all have egos, y'all could be stubborn, and yes, you are delusional, and you have audacity. Men have a lot of audacity.
Well,
So
Dana,
I think audacity could be a great thing.
well, no, but I think Dana, that I believe a lot of guys will have those. I've seen those. Okay, so the seduction community in the late 90s or 2000, they were these young men who have been lied, just like is going on with the content creators and manosphere and all that stuff. They're gonna have midlife crises because they're gonna realize, I can't believe I listened to someone online to tell me to hate women. Now I have no family and I have nothing to. It's happened. So there are going to be a lot of gullible kids that are going to follow cults and realize that when they get older, they're going to run into it. But men don't run into midlife crises, Dana. Not men.
Okay, so no, you have a good point, because that is part of a midlife. That's part of men's midlife crisis. When you look around, it's like, oh my God, I don't have anyone.
Mhm.
That's one aspect of it. So it's many aspects. But Steve, you are going through a midlife crisis. I see it every Saturday.
How am I going through? What are you talking about? How am I going through one? I'm giving logic to these guys. What are you talking about?
I saw a man in an ice cream shop begging the ice cream girl.
Oh my God. Oh my good Lord of mercy.
Steve, you go after
Dana, Dana, I wish you knew what I know and my students know. And my students can tell you just don't know what you don't know. And again, you can assume all you want, but again, 53-year-old men, guys, please don't listen to this woman up here. You can get 20-year-old.
No. Wait. Okay, so what I'm not trying to say is, I'm not trying to say, oh, you're a bad person or that you don't have any swag. Because one thing I did notice when you were doing your lives when you was in Miami, Steve gonna have fun wherever he go.
Oh, of course,
but a lot of people, no matter what age, a lot of people can't do that. So I'm not downing you as a person, but I'm just saying certain behaviors is due to midlife crisis. I just saw a man in his mid-50s begging a younger, and I'm pretty sure she was young, working in the ice cream parlor, young.
Oh my goodness.
The kind that he said, we can still pull the 20s and 30s, yeah, that young. Begging her for the number, and she was so pleasant. And in her head, it's like, why is this old man keep begging me for my number? Leave me alone.
Hagen, you know your boy guy.
I can't hear. Oh my God, it's me. One second.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's you.
1 second.
But anyway,
I gotta go out and come back in.
I'll go out, come back in. We'll bring your guys. Lines are open. Hagen, getting back to what you were saying, big guy. A lot of young men are going to have a midlife crisis because a lot of young men are listening and believing a lot of content creators. So there are a lot of these young men are going around hating women, and then all of a sudden, I mean, I get them all the time that, I want to get a relationship, and I used to come from the red pill. I've been in the red pill, and I don't know how to communicate myself. I don't know how to handle the world. And a lot of people, because maybe mom or dad gave them a rainbow idea of the world, they can't handle the world, and they have an expectation because they get a trophy that women should just automatically come to them. So there are a lot of people going to have a midlife crisis, but not everybody, but a lot of them. A lot of
it's biological.
Yeah. I agree. To add to what you said, Steve, I also viewed the midlife crisis as like a label. And
yes,
I remember earlier in the week, you did a class where you were talking about having your own labels, not
absolutely
taking the labels that are put on or what's around you, but defining the own labels for things that we talk about on the other show. But, yeah.
Okay.
Sir, it's not a label. It's this. You're going to go through a midlife crisis. It's biological.
Okay.
But he's 24. He's worried about a midlife crisis.
No, what I'm saying is, if you can't handle, but Dana, the ones that have the crises are the ones that realize that I've wasted parts of my life away because of some of the things that they've done.
That's part of the crisis. Listen, just like every woman goes through menopause, you can't escape it. Men, you cannot escape a midlife crisis. Everybody midlife crisis looks different for different reasons. But part of it is your delusion. Part of it is your denial.
I'm not saying your body's not going to break down, Dana.
No. I'm talking about the mental and the psychological. This young man,
your body's going to break down.
This young man on the phone, he's nowhere near midlife crisis, and he's concerned, and he's trying to make excuses already. He's in denial already.
Oh my God! See, this is with emotion.
Okay,
This is
hold on,
emotion.
Data. I need to clarify something you said. You equated menopause and something that has no real meaning, a midlife crisis, and put them as the same thing. Menopause.
I did not put them as the same thing. I said women go through menopause. We cannot escape that. Men go through your midlife crisis. You cannot escape that. They're biological.
No, but see, Dana,
It's
you don't
biological.
No, a lot of men go through midlife crises at a young age, but that we're really gonna talk that. Hey, we'll talk about that when we go 101 because women don't understand that.
Don't go. No. Don't throw the young men. Don't throw young men on your midlife crisis. No, they don't. No, they don't. They may go through something, but it's not midlife because you're not midlife.
No, it's not. It's okay. I'll talk to you.
You
about
may go through a crisis. Yeah, see now. Oh Lord,
we'll
now you want to sit up here and have these men twisted.
No, I don't twist minds. I'm trying to educate minds. All right, let's bring in the next call real quick. Thank you, Hagen. Area code 510. What is your name, sir, and what's your question? 510 going once. 510 going twice.
I'm sorry, Oak Leaf Organic. If you in your feelings, sorry.
Yeah, what is he in his feelings for? What is he in his feelings for?
I don't know if it's a girl or a guy.
Yeah, we don't take anonymous.
Hella loud. Dana, go take something. Yes, very loud. Very loud.
Let's bring in this call. Area code 972.
I like to pronunciate.
972. What is your name, sir? And what is your question?
Lee in Dallas. It's not really a question, but it's more of what I observe.
Wait, observe from what?
From men being older and hitting a wall.
Okay, how old are you, sir?
39.
Okay, what have you observed from men hitting a wall, sir? What have you observed?
It's more so about the world being more isolated away from men who are older. Not only that, but men tend to have more introspection when you get older.
That's not true.
The world is not a savior for men. So more than anything, people will be away from us compared to women. Women will have more of a following, whether it be children or offspring or anything like that. Men, we're just out here.
Wait a second, I don't understand something. You saying
I agree with him.
You saying these sissified? Well, yeah, of course, these sissified guys cry because they don't have following. What are you saying? I'm lost. Okay,
so let me explain it. Caller, caller.
In general.
No,
caller, 1 second.
Wait, no, he can't talk about men in general like that.
Let me say something to the caller, and caller, let me know if I'm correct, trying to assess what you're saying. Whereas women, technically, when we get older, married or not, we have our children, we have our grandchildren. Women are going to make a community for themselves. Whereas a lot of times men, and the thing is, they may grow old or die alone because your point, when you was like they're out here in the world by themselves. See, women are going to cling to something: family, children, grandchildren, or a group of women, or create their group. Men, because you are hunters and you go out and blah 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 blah, you are by yourself. It's more individual. Am I correct, caller?
Matter of fact, yes. And matter of fact, I got a homeboy right now who's married.
Yeah.
But because he's married, there's something in his conscience that makes him feel limited, and he's looking for other things outside of that marriage.
Well,
meaning he's willing to step out.
So why don't he just be a man and just get rid of the woman and go? Why? See, he's a weak person. Your friends.
It's about growth.
Your friends.
Sometimes when you feel like things are repetitious, especially in a marriage, and boring. Sometimes you feel like you aren't growing.
Wait, sir. If it's boring, why doesn't that quote unquote man get rid of the thing that is boring him and find something of excitement?
That's a marriage. It's not that easy.
Wait. What do you mean?
Some people.
Are you married?
I'm not, but I'm just from the outside looking in. I'm the outside looking in.
That's my whole point, and why. That's my whole point. Why you shouldn't say anything about marriage if you can't. Do you even have a woman? Are you in a relationship?
I'm recently single.
Lord,
but the whole point is I'm outside looking in. So if I'm observing, then I shouldn't be a knock on me.
No. You got to watch what you observe. If you watch a loser, when are we gonna have enough common sense?
He's not a loser. He's a good guy.
Wait a second.
But the problem is he's not growing in that relationship.
Because he's a good guy. Why does he be a villain and a bad boy and a man and dismiss the woman that he's bored with. Why be
That is a
Because she may not be the problem, Steve.
That is a
You know what I'm
marriage.
saying?
It may be him.
No, the woman's not the problem.
Exactly.
Your boy's the
It's
problem.
not easy to do that.
Your
Walk away
no,
from
wait.
something that you
Then your
built like
boy's
that.
a sucker. Then he gets what he deserves. I don't understand. He gets what he deserves. I don't
A
understand
lot of
why
people
these.
who get married don't know what they're doing,
Oh,
sir. They
wait a
have to
second.
grow.
Wait. No, they
So
don't have
it's
to
just,
grow.
it's just,
No.
you know, it's a mental thing.
It is not right. It's the mindset. And again, he is soft and he's peeing sitting down because his woman took his spine and his balls. So why don't you tell him to get around some real men and away from you so he can learn how to be a man, find happiness in himself, and if that woman doesn't bring him happiness, to dismiss her out of his life. See how it works as a man? Happiness,
That's
man.
not right,
What
sir.
do
He
you
has
mean?
a family. That's
Wait.
not right.
So what do you
That's
mean?
not right.
Wait. What do you
It don't
mean?
work like that.
But it does work like it doesn't work that way for you because you don't know what it means to be a man. You want to be in
I
something.
do. I am a
Okay,
man.
wait.
I'm doing
You don't
man.
just get up and walk away
Yeah,
from your
just because
family.
I'm observing doesn't
If
mean
you're a
I'm
man,
less of a man.
if you see a soft person in front of you crying like a little girl about my relationship, and she's not happy, you're telling me you don't find that odd? That you're around somebody crying like a feminine girl versus handle it? You don't see that? Is that me? This is why the show's
Me,
called.
I do this. I tell them what to do one time. If they don't do that, don't come back to me.
Oh my
Do what
gosh.
you got to do, because at the end of the day, that is that person's decision to make,
So
not
how
mine.
many, let me ask you, how many times has he complained about his wife to you?
He's never complained to me. I'm just on the outside looking in.
But wait a second,
But
how do you know he complained?
he told me
What did he tell you? How many
exactly
times?
what he's done,
What has he done?
and
What is
which is pay for a hotel to meet up with some chick.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Now it didn't go down, but
wait a
still.
second. If his wife is not smashing and giving it up, then why be with her?
That's not the issue. She is giving. That's not the issue. It's about him growing within that marriage.
What do you mean
I
growing?
think he might not have grown enough to understand what the value of marriage.
He doesn't
And
have
so
no.
that's
He
what I
doesn't.
think is
Sir.
a struggle
Sir,
for him.
this is why it's a struggle for you. He doesn't know the value of himself. See, because you don't have any game. You're looking at the outside in this Hallmark, Life Channel, and all this fun time stuff. No, he doesn't know the value of himself. That's why he's a sucker. And that's why he's a loser. So he's exactly where he's supposed to be. We can't feel sorry for losers, young man.
I'm not feeling sorry for him.
Yeah, but
it's not my relationship to have.
You're
I'm
the
just
one
on the outside looking in.
Yeah, but why are you looking in at all? What business is it of yours?
If somebody tells me their situation, then I have no choice but to go within myself and say, well, here's what I would do.
Oh, wait, what
but
would you
I'm not him. I can't live that life for him.
A guy that's never been married, probably haven't had a long relationship. Tell us what you told that man to do. What did you tell him to do?
Be faithful. Find out what's going on in the marriage.
Well, why are you laughing at that, Steve? What's wrong with faithfulness?
If he had game and he knew the game right, he would have punched that guy in his chest and tell him to stop being a sissified male. And if you're not happy, get rid of her and move on with your life. You don't need a woman.
Why get rid of her? Why don't if he's not happy, he needs to fix him. It's not her. So you saying get rid of her when she the one that probably needs to get rid of him.
What is a child?
Lord.
Do you understand? Some childs are born of love, and some are made of F. I won't say. I'm trying not to say the F word, Dana. You understand that? You understand? Everybody's not made of love, young man. Everybody's not born of love. So what does a child got to do with anything? Why do we bring the child in this? What, a man can't?
Because that child could be the next Jeffrey Dahmer. We don't know how
No, we can't.
So
say
that's
that.
why you can't just do
Wait
that.
a second. Just because a father's not in the home, you mean he can't be a father by himself? He can't raise and tutor that kid by himself. He's doing more harm to the kid and the house than he is out of the house. Because children pick up on that, and that's what you don't understand, young man. He's teaching that boy, guess what? Whenever a woman's not happy, whenever she's miserable, hang in there. Happy wife, happy life from the comfort of your couch. See, you don't understand, dog. What a shame. But that's logic. I'm sorry. It's time for your mom to come in. Go ahead and give him the emotions and the feel good. I'll step back. You got it.
No, it's just a male and a female, husband, wife, is a model for that child. So
Oh
it's
my
not that easy to walk
God, man.
away.
It is
I
that.
agree with the caller. I agree
Oh,
because and then this is what I'm saying. Steve going through his midlife crisis in denial because Steve has been married for over 20 years.
oh my
So
God.
the fact is that I've never been married, so I don't speak on marriage. But one of the things that married people who have told me, you don't just get up and walk away. You have to stick, you have to work it out until you cannot no longer work it out. But you have to work it out. You don't just, okay, well, I'm unhappy, so I'm going to go, I'm going to get rid of her, or I'm going to remove. You can't do that if you're married, and Steve knows this.
No, you give him all the lies you want. Tell him, give him the fairy tale, and make sure you add bunny rabbits and Santa Claus to the BS you're telling.
Steve, we're talking about marriage, not a boyfriend
It's
girlfriend
about growth,
relationship.
man.
I,
It's about growth.
I can't
You can't just
understand why you human males don't understand.
Yes, easy. It's a choice, but the choice has to be when you're married to work it out.
No,
So you mean to tell me when you wait, slow down. You mean to tell me when
Yes.
you come across a speed bump or any type of adversity in a relationship, you're supposed to just break out?
Well,
That's what losers do.
There is no speed bump when you have game. When you have game,
No, first of all, there is no such thing as game in a marriage.
Again,
There's no game in a marriage.
In a relationship,
Steve, how old are
together,
you?
whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm saying to you, young
How old are
man,
you, sir?
I'm 53, sir.
So if you're 53, you're gonna be in a nursing home talking about, man, I had
Yep,
all the game.
Yep, right.
Ain't
I
no
will
woman
be,
around
but-
to take
but-
care of you.
but
Really?
No, but wait. Listen.
Man,
Dog,
I've been macking since I
Dog,
was 18.
please get your balls out of the yard and your spine back. Why do you feel so threatened about being by yourself? Why do you feel a woman validate you? Why are you so soft? Why do you soft guys who can't get women? Wait, that's it. You can't get a woman, so your validation is a woman. I get it now. You feel whole with a woman. You
A
think
woman
completes you?
validates a man
Oh
because
my God, I was right.
specifically she is
Undefeated.
the other aspect of what God
Oh my
is.
God.
You're the male aspect, she's the female aspect.
Hey, Dana, boy, when are they go? Hey, the next time you meet a woman, make sure y'all set your periods together so y'all can bleed once a month together. Are you telling me?
It's just
You're
real.
telling me.
Let us
Wait,
make
a
man
woman-
in the image
a
of
woman-
God. So that because that is basically women and man. That is what God is,
my
male
God,
and
this
female.
can't be real.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was that Bible verse you said? What was
Like,
that Bible? What was the Bible verse you just said?
Oh my God.
Let us make man in the image of God. That doesn't just include a man by himself. That's a woman too.
Oh boy.
Okay, I accept
God
that.
is the female and male aspect of
All right,
what God is. So
guess.
I'm just saying that's why women are here, man. We gotta learn as well from women too.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah,
Like, what's
of
the
course.
point? If you're just talking about, come on,
I
man.
understand. That's what I'm saying. When you get your next girlfriend, find out when her period and when she's cramping, and then y'all can tie your periods together, and then you can go get some Tampaxes. You can pillow fight. You can pin boys on your wall and prank call them and laugh and giggle while you eat ice cream and watch girly movies. Are you serious?
Wow.
Are you serious? And then do you wonder why you are recently single and why nobody wants you? Because women don't want someone who has a tight ass pussy like you have. And I say that with love, sir. But if you tight pussy, it's okay. Everybody can't
Most
be a man.
women are not into philosophy.
Oh
sir.
my God, are you serious?
And thinking on deep stuff, men are. We're more philosophical. That's foreign to women.
Oh my
really?
Lord, have mercy.
Think I'm gonna just sit down and talk to women all day about that?
When does a woman complete a man? Are you kidding me? You're telling me a woman completes a man? Is that what you're saying?
In this life cycle, people think
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. Yes.
Have a child.
Yes.
Think about it.
Yes, I'm saying it. Yes.
Or
Yes.
try to, but a woman it completes you because of that child that comes in the future.
Y'all see why we have the problems today, guys. Y'all see. So you need a woman to feel whole, and that's why women don't respect.
No, I don't need a woman to feel whole at all.
Of course, Mr. Man ain't a man if he has to have the love of a woman, and he has to do that because he can't be by himself. Oh my God, it's so terrible out there if you by yourself. What is that about? You can't be kidding. Man, wait, Dana, did you tell this guy to punk me? David,
No,
your
I
boy.
don't know the caller.
David, you tell him to call and say this gay.
I'm surprised you ain't pass out because usually you'll fall out or something. But wait, I don't really disagree with the caller. I really don't. Listen, he's level-headed. I think caller, are you looking for marriage eventually or no?
Of course, yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very serious about that. That's important.
Right.
Marriage is very important to me.
Wow. Amazing.
Do you have kids yet or no?
No.
No kids. Okay. So you want to get married, have the kids and stuff like that. It's great.
Wow.
And he's 39, so he's still young. Men can stretch it out a little bit longer than women to a certain degree, but
this is why
I think he's level-headed. Why do you have a problem with what he's saying, Steve?
Hey, this is why women can't teach boys to be men, because you agree.
I'm not teaching him anything. Because wait. Wouldn't it be him teaching me because I agree with him?
No, from your emotions, you connect. But men, a real man ain't gonna connect with this guy, man.
Maybe he's not trying to connect with men. Maybe he's trying to connect with a woman who he wants to get serious with.
Caller, you please, I'm begging you, please. Tomorrow, please call on our show and say the same thing, because I want them to hear.
Please don't, because the only thing you're going to do is get a whole bunch of men upset and yell. They're just going to yell and they're going to curse. Just don't. If you need advice, call in. Please. If you need advice, call in. If you're going to call in and make that comment, just don't waste your time.
Call in, because I can't make this up, caller. You got to call in because we want to hear this from your side.
What you could do, Steve, is play it back during your show tomorrow. Play this back during your show.
I want this guy to call in with that rhetoric you're saying, and I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna let.
Steve. Okay, what is it that you disagree with?
Because
I still have some clips to get to, but what is it that you disagree with?
All femininity. This is why.
How, Steve? How?
Because he's not gamed up. He believes.
What is it that he said that sits
all that women rhetoric, all that women have and guy have, and
he didn't say that. He did not say that.
Oh my God,
he did not say that.
We got to continue, but young man, please, just tomorrow, please call in. I promise. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just say, caller, say to me what you said on our show, and I'm gonna let the fellas. I know. See, Dana don't want you to do that because you don't want.
No. I look at it. No. Because listen, caller, you can call in. It's call in, but it's going to be useless because of the people you're going to be talking to. Because all they do.
Let me just say this:
is yell.
You'll be talking.
How many women?
They yell, and if you need advice, call in.
Wait. How many women in the game
will it take to make him feel fulfilled before he realizes he's by himself? There's no point.
There's no woman that can fulfill a man. What makes you? Why would a woman fulfill a man? That is soft.
It's not. No, Steve. Okay, so I think Steve, you're taking it. Steve, you're taking it too literal. You're taking it too literal. Because there are some aspects where a woman can fill a man. Sex is one of them. Sex is one of them.
Sir,
sex is one. You want to disagree with me on that?
I'm begging you, sir. Please call in. Hey, please call in the show and just say you're the guy.
Call into the show tomorrow, sir.
I'm gonna you to say that.
He's begging.
And call her. I'm gonna be quiet, and you get to see real men who get lots of women. Watch what they do. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna say
no, Julio. Dana is not intimidated on
a word.
Dana is not. Well, let me. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm saying this.
No, I was gonna say to Julio. No, Dana is not intimidated on no YouTube show. Trust and believe. Dana is not intimidated. People are intimidated with me.
Everybody that knows what goes down on Sunday knows he's gonna get chewed up. But I hope you do it, Carl.
People are intimidated with me.
I want to show you how men behave because you are not behaving like a man right now. But I appreciate the call. But please call in.
Okay, wait. Well, real quick. The caller could go, but real quick, Steve, because you saying, he'll get chewed out or whatever, or he don't know how to get women. I bet you he won't be in an ice cream parlor begging for a number. Okay, I think if it was a competition, listen.
I bet he won't be running behind 1950. You want to go there? We can go there.
What are you talking about? What do you mean running behind?
All right. Anyway, I'll be quiet. Shh. Let's be quiet now. Let's keep it.
What do you mean? I don't get it. You mean the guy? Wait. Let me understand. The guy running behind?
No. Nobody's run. You know, none of us run behind women. You know, we don't run behind women.
No. But you begging for a phone number at the ice cream parlor. Only thing I'm saying is, Steve.
Caller. We'll see you tomorrow, okay, buddy? And I hope that you, and I look forward. Just say I'm the caller from yesterday, and what I'm gonna say is, hey, fellas, I want to just have the floor, and I want you to say all that rhetoric you said, and I'll be quiet. And they will give you correction like men do. Okay, young man? Okay? So you'll get corrected. Good luck to you, buddy. I mean, I hope you call in, okay, big guy? All right, so let's get to the next caller. Let's get to
we got another caller. But real quick, let me say this. Julio or anybody else, honey, I'm not intimidated with nobody. People are intimidated with me, which is why they perform and do certain things or say certain things, because people on these social media streets are intimidated with me. Make no mistake about it.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait.
Make no mistake about it.
We make no mistake. All right. I guess. Oh, wait. Now they stop calling it. All right. Lines are open. Okay. Lines are open. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Why? Tell me. Call in and tell me why I'm ignorant. So wait. So you want me to tell you a woman completes me? Is that what you want me to do? Is that because you can't get a woman? Because you don't know how to talk to a woman? Because you don't know how to communicate to a woman? Because you don't have a standard? Because you don't believe in yourself? You're mad at someone that believes in himself, then that's why I'm a winner.
No, Steve, you are arrogant. Steve, you are arrogant.
I'm not arrant.
Yes, you are. Right, and again, you are in denial. One of the things of men going through midlife crisis. Denial.
You see what I'm saying, guys?
You're in denial. You are arrogant.
You always can tell people who can't get women by moving like women. What is the rhetoric?
I think the last caller, Steve. If you and him were outside, I think he could pull more women than you. I think he will come back with more phone numbers than you.
All right. So, Dana, I guess we got to get to the videos. Guys, if y'all want to talk about Mike Tyson. Wait, Dana, I'm sorry. Do you want to say something about Mike Tyson before we move on? What is your thought? I never got your thought on this.
It was a waste. I will say this, because boxing is one of my least favorite sports. I just think it's very how you pronounce that word? Barbaric. But the arm length did not match. So he had to wait for Jake Paul to come close to punch him, and that's what he was waiting for. Because if he would have got one good punch at Jake Paul at least a couple of times, then I would say he would have won. But because he didn't have the arm length, because he's shorter, it just was a mismatch. I would rather have seen him in the field with Holyfield at his old age and Lennox Lewis, but they were in the locker room because they knew it was some BS. But he got 20 million, and that is where we at in society. People just playing games. People want manufactured everything, love, relationship, game. Everything is manufactured with propaganda and marketing. All right. So shout out to Jake Paul for being a great marketer, and that goes back to his early YouTube days.
He's got a great marketing team, but again, it's just, people are just gonna follow certain kind of people because they want to see those people beat up certain kind of people, and they're just gonna follow that person. So it's a little bit of everything, but it is what it is. And Mike got paid, so I mean, as long as he got paid, but it just wouldn't. He just picked him at the right time. He wouldn't pick him. He couldn't if they were the same age, it wouldn't even be a match. It wouldn't even be a match. He wouldn't even be there.
No, exactly. So I don't know. I just think I don't know. Listen, it was. I don't think someone that young should be boxing someone that older. You have nothing in common. However, they made it in common. They made it sensational. So I give props to that. So yeah.
Okay, well, lines are open, guys. If you want to call in and give your thoughts, let's see here. Let us go ahead and y'all call in, or let's go ahead and get to the videos. Let's get into the video.
I shared it. You gotta pull it up.
Oh, you did share it? Okay, here we go. And bam, here we go. We got it. There you
go. I left my wallet.
What?
I left my wallet at home. Yeah. So either we're gonna get back there and wash dishes, and you can pay for it real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Pay for all this? You got 5 things.
It might be like $200. That ain't crazy.
$200?
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
I got you.
You better call somebody to bring your wallet. I'm not paying that.
What are you talking about?
That's embarrassing. You want me to pay for your food?
I mean, it's our food.
But you pay for everything. This is so weird having a one.
I pay for everything, so you can't look out for me one time.
I'm just a girl. Dang, I'm not going out with you no more. This is ridiculous.
Why you can't go out with me? Why you don't want to go out with me? Why you can't just handle this meal? You can just pay for this meal without me paying you back. Please, babe, come on.
Right with me. I'm paying for all of this. But how is it a coincidence that you leave your wallet when you order 4 entrees, bro?
Because I thought I had it. I thought I had my wallet on me.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So are you going to give my money back when we get home?
What? Come on.
It shouldn't be on a woman to pay no man's
Okay,
bill.
but I left my wallet. That's one time.
Bring some money. Now I got to pay for all of this.
It's
And then
okay.
the guy would love to buy my food,
It's okay.
but now I have to buy the guy food.
Just one time, though. Just one time. Food last night.
Yeah.
We went to a
You pay for my
steakhouse.
food every night.
Exactly.
Dana, I'll let you go first because this is exactly why I talked to that young man. That's his life. That's all you suckers out there that don't have any game. That's gonna be your life. And I'll let you go first, Dana. You have the floor. I'll go next. Go ahead. You got it. I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first. Go ahead. I got a lot to say.
Well, if that was a first date or even a second date, and maybe even a third date, I would say she's not wrong. But because I was her man, she was wrong.
No, she wasn't.
She's inconsiderate, she's selfish, but I think he's seen that type of behavior in other situations before, and I'm pretty sure you're going to say he allowed it, he accepted it, but she was in a wrong for saying she's not going to pay. And not only that, she said, okay, if I pay, you're going to give me my money back. That was wrong.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope. She wasn't in the wrong. She wasn't in the wrong. This is what happens when y'all want to make women special. It's 50-50. It's give 100% to the women. Wait, we'll go in this thing. We got a call real quick.
In society.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Dane. 1 second. Let's bring the call in. 510. What is your name, sir? And what's your question? 510.
My name is Glenn.
Okay, Glenn, what's your question, sir?
I really don't have a question. It's just a comment on what Dana's saying.
Okay, what's your comment?
My comment would be how she thinks if you're 61 years old or something like that, you can't perform the same, or girls don't hit on you, and so forth and so on. Because I'm 61 years old, and that's not true at all.
How old are the women that hit on you?
They range. It could be from 50, 40, 30, mid 20s. And I don't even notice it. It's usually the girls around me that'll notice it more than I will. Because I'm pretty used to it.
Well, 40 and up, and let's even say 45 and up, but let's say 40 and up, that's expected. Sir, if she's in her 20s and she's hitting on you, she wants your money. She's not hitting on you because, oh my God, you are so sexy and you are so hot, and you could probably fuck the hell out of me. She's hitting on you because you're going to spend money on her if she's in her 20s. She's hitting on you because you're going to spend money on her if she's in her 30s. But she's going to make you feel good. She's going to lie to you, and she's going to put on that sweet little act to make you think otherwise, like you are in denial now because you should be wrapped up with your midlife crisis, but you're still delusional.
Oh my God.
And the fact is that, she's going to be nice. She's going to pretend to get what she wants. Do you take them? Let me ask you a question. Wait, sir.
With my wife.
Sir? Okay, so now you're.
So how does that make sense?
So now we're talking about your wife. So first, you was talking about women hitting on you of all ages. So do you go out? Do you go out?
Actually approached me,
sir. Can I talk? Or are you going to keep being emotional and delusional and denial?
It's not emotional. It's talking.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Who's emotional?
Can I talk?
Alpha. You try to be like an
alpha.
Can
I talk? I am an alpha woman. I am. There is a thing of alpha women and non-alpha women, alpha men and non-alpha men. So what? So, sir, are you going to get out your feelings and let me talk? Do you go
Don't
on
talk,
dates?
don't talk
Do
sense
you
though. You just try
do
to
you
steer
go
something.
on dates? Do
There's
you
no
go
argument.
on? I'm not going to argue. I'm not here to argue with you.
On a
Why?
man.
Why are you so?
Doing
Why are
it.
you so
That's your
frustrated?
issue.
I'm not arguing with you. This is not an argument. I'm trying
I
to
love
ask you a
frustrated.
question. I'm trying to ask you a
You are.
question, and I'm being very nice tonight. Why? Because I go to meditation. I meditate every day. Yes, and I'm being very nice. So let me
Men
ask
are
you the
emotionally
question.
charged, and you're proving that now.
Let me
You're
ask you
emotionally
a
charged.
question.
You can't
All right,
even hold
go
yourself.
ahead.
I mean, or talk reality. That's the problem.
Sorry,
Are
you
you
Go
done?
done?
ahead and say.
Are you
Are
done?
you
Sorry.
done now?
Face reality that
Okay,
what?
he's not
Women
done
hit
yet.
all men regardless. They don't know how much money I have, but I don't look 61 years old either. I'm a Samoan
Okay, you
with
you you look
like
58. You look
taking
58,
my
sir.
bones
Okay.
to the rock, so I don't know what to tell you.
Why, sir? If you're married, why do you care? Are you dating these
I
women that hit
don't.
on
That's
you?
why I said I'm very naive to it. My
Are
wife
you dating,
more than I do.
sir?
I do.
Okay, so now I'm not going to be nice. I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck up because you're talking too much. Just shut up, sir.
No.
If you're not dating,
I
if
ain't
you're
no
not dating these
Make
women,
you an alpha. Ooh, I go
why the
hard to
fuck do
get
you care?
Ooh,
If you're not dating these women, why do you care? I'm talking
oh,
about
thank God,
men
man. I
who
can.
are
Oh, he ain't
dating
got no
or
man.
trying to date younger
He ain't got
women.
no
All
man.
right,
No.
Steve, you can let him go because I'm not doing this
No.
tonight. I can't do it tonight. I cannot do it tonight. I
All
can't.
right. All right.
You
There,
ain't
there
got
you
no
go.
man.
I'm in a different mind space.
All right. So let's get back to
It was the super moon. The super moon was yesterday, honey. And that's what I'm talking about with midlife crisis.
let's get back to
I have another clip. Let me just say this one disclaimer.
what's up.
You grown ass men, when you constantly argue with a woman, you realize you are stooping to her emotional level.
So back to that, and D, if you kindly could, because you usually don't, can you send me that link, please, of that video? So because we can,
Oh,
I
the
can
girl with the food. Okay, yes.
as soon as possible, so I can add that to our Sunday show because it's kinds of ties in. But getting back to that, the problem is that most
Shout
guys,
out to Norway.
most guys today are going to move like that when they don't have any game, when they are emotional. The guy that called in before this one, who wants to talk about all this women make complete and women are this and women are that. That guy knew from the get-go she did not like him or respect him. I can't blame the woman. He knew that you should not feed a woman so disrespectful. You should not feed a woman any kind of a meal like that. But he was a sucker and he deserved it. And he got what he deserved. So you can't blame him. Blame her. You got to put it on him. He knew the way she talked down to him, the way she looked at him with such disdain. Do you think she wasn't doing that from the beginning? Because a lot of guys who don't love themselves, who have self-esteem issues, low self-worth, low self-image, will allow any woman to walk all over them. So I am not going to blame that woman. He trained that woman to treat him exactly the way he wanted to be treated. And the fact that he's got to sit there and ask her after he took her out and she ain't buying him nothing, she's not cooking for him. Nah, that's not. Hey,
He took her for steak yesterday, the day before.
This is what happens when you guys listen to women. You guys follow your mommies and all that other stuff, and you guys can't get women. You'll take whatever you can get, even though if it doesn't even like you, because you'll accept anything. Because you know why? Most of y'all feel that women validate you, and y'all will let a woman disrespect you like that. It's not the woman's fault. How can you blame the woman, Dana? What did she do so wrong where she's to blame? What did she do? She said, I don't have to pay. Look, you took me out. I'm not paying. So what's the problem? Well, how is she the one wrong when she's never going to spend a nickel on that sucker? So how is she wrong? He knows that.
Well, I agree with you. The thing is, there are a lot of men who do pay for everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when you say to her, "Oh, damn, I don't have it. Can you just
wait on? Excuse me. Boxing. Do not mess with beautiful. Do not. Hey, y'all guys, stop this rhetoric. Do not. Hey, boxing. Anybody, if y'all do that to her, she ain't doing anything to y'all. I'm gonna take your wrenches. Stop doing that. All you guys, leave her alone. Let her do whatever she does. Leave her alone. Do not time her out, boxing. You or anybody. Leave her alone. I'm sorry, Dana. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Emotional.
You got it.
So when there are men who pay for everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the moment, and because things happen, but like, oh damn, I don't have cash on me or whatever. Can you pay for this or whatever? So the moment a woman says stuff like that, she's showing herself. Just like there are situations when when a person show you who they are, believe them the first time. And the reason why I agree with you, Steve, she showed herself to him, and I could tell multiple times. Either he didn't believe it or he likes it. So, excuse me, it's nothing wrong with a man paying for everything. But when a woman shows that she's selfish and inconsiderate like that woman, then why are you there?
Well, but she's there because he
allows it. Well, no, I'm talking about the guy. Why are you still there? He should have got up and just walked out.
He can't walk out because suckers can't leave. Dana, guys who act more like you can't walk away. What do you mean walk away? He's not going anywhere. He's lucky to have at least a woman around him. See, this is the problem why guys have midlife crises, because they don't know how to function as men, because they feel like they need a woman in their life to function. So what this guy's going to do, if he doesn't get it with this one, Dana, there's going to be another woman that he dates, he marries, or gets pregnant, is going to treat him the same way. Then all of a sudden, then poor Bob, he's so sad. Like the guy said, oh, poor guy, oh, poor Bob, or whatever, dog. It is not the woman's fault. You guys act like a bunch of suckers, and that's why women walk all over you guys. Y'all don't know how to stand up as men. That's crazy.
Right. And then, too, a lot of times men who get, quote unquote, dogged out or whatever by a woman like this guy did here, even when they leave, they'll take it out on the next woman who may be the opposite. So which is still some sucker shit. So listen, there are a lot of suckers, there are a lot of F boys, there are a lot of emotional men.
Right, exactly.
It's a lot of damaged people. And it's like that on the women's side too. That's just me going back to seeing a lot of things are manufactured, a lot of propaganda, because
Not the game, Dana. The game is not manufactured. If that guy had
that's manufactured too.
He had game. That woman, if he had game, that woman would wait on. Let me block this call. Here's another block call. Okay, they hung up. They know they're blocked. Sorry, 702. 702, you're blocked, sir. You're blocked. Goodbye. So what I'm saying to you is
the game is the game should just be knowledge of self.
Okay, right. The game is knowledge of self. So he doesn't have any self-knowledge, because if he had it and had a standard and had a law, rule, and code to say you're not going to disrespect me, then he wouldn't be in the situation he's in right now. That's why the game is so important, because without having an understanding of oneself, people are going to walk all over you. And this is the norm right here. So when young men have or get older, as you say, Dana, and have a midlife crisis, it's because all this time they wasted listening to women on the internet, women dating coaches, and women saying it's okay, I love you and I care. See, nobody wants to tell guys the truth. They always want to hear with a nice little bow. They want their bread cut perfectly, and they want to be tucked in with some warm milk. It's the worst thing to do to these guys. They need to be around men that are winners and not losers. He's a loser. She knows he's a loser. She's treating him like a loser. And look at her say, come on, baby, please. Come on, baby. Well, come on, let me take care of. Come on. And look what she's doing. She still eats out. I ain't paying for nothing. Because she pulled his punk card.
She sipped on that alcohol drink. Like, I can't believe this.
Wait. What do you mean nope? What do you mean nope, Lee J? Call in, dog. Yeah, see, don't try to defend what you are. See, you know what? I'm hurting the little guys' feelings because they know they're in the same situation. A lot of these guys get mentally, emotionally, and physically abused by women because they don't know how to stand up for themselves. And then when they wake up and realize they were the problem, that's when they get all strucken with this quote
So
unquote.
let me add this before we get to the next video. Let me add this too, because stop arguing with women. Stop.
Well,
and let me go a little bit deeper with that, because pertaining to this video, that happened to me years ago. I was in my early 20s. I probably was 19, and this was when I was dating my son's father when we first started dating. No, I was in my early 20s before my son was even born. And he used to pay for everything. And it was one day I just got slick with the mouth. I was like, "Oh, you think I don't have money? I do. I be having my own money, but why would I pay for blah, 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 blah?" He was just like, "Oh, okay." And that wallet closed up. And I was miserable. So but it was no arguing. It was no back and forth like this guy pleading and begging like this guy was doing. And that's what I mean. Stop arguing with women.
Well, you can always tell a weak individual when they sit around and say, "I have a problem," and they bring up a woman's name. You can always tell weakness, softness, and beta males. And the world is full of them. They want to sit there and say, "How is a woman a problem?" Please explain. How can a woman be a problem when you have game? Because if you have game and someone comes in your life and disrespects you, key word here, she's out of your life. She's gone. But you know what? Because a lot of these guys can't get women because they don't respect themselves, love themselves, and understand the game, they're going to take her in. And they're going to say, well, that couples fight and couples argue and couples don't get along. No. There are no fights and issues when you get with a man. When you allow, hey, Dana, a woman's allowed to run her mouth. A woman's allowed to raise her voice. A woman's allowed to do whatever she wants to do around a sucker. She's not going to do that around a man. Men don't have problems with women. I don't know how all these guys sit around and say women are the problem. That's why the manosphere and the red pill was created, because they were complaining about women. How are women the problem if you're a man? I've never.
No. But you know what? I agree.
Come on.
Because, and this is going back to my event I went to last Saturday. I agree with you there, because women need to understand that too. A man should never be a problem. No one should be a problem in your life. However, men handle it or just differently, and sometimes you can handle it better. To whereas women, because of emotions and everything else, or whatever everything that we have to deal with, it's harder for us sometimes to have a boundary and say, "I'm not dealing with it," because we allow ourselves to deal with so much. So to your point, Steve, when a man is allowing a woman to be too disrespectful or just doing things that's crossing your boundary, that is a sign of weakness or being a male or weak male. Women break our hearts. How
what
can
is
she
this?
not be a problem?
This is exact.
Okay, so now Steve about to pass out.
Dana, do you see why they have midlife crisis? Because they're acting like women. What do you mean a woman breaks your heart? What do you mean a woman?
He says, "Dana, please let me ask a question." Ask the question.
We just asked her, put a Q and ask a question. But I'm saying, listen. I'm asking you, why do you hate yourself so much? You allow a woman to break anything in your dog. That is, it is amazing. Okay, we got a call. I don't understand people. That is weird, dog. That's weird to me. We got a call right here. 570. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
I'm on right now.
What is your name, sir? And what's your question, sir?
Common Man A.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Common Man? How you doing, sir? What's your question?
All right. How you been, man? I just came on it. I just came in now. Let me, here you go, right? If a woman was to do something like that to me, I wouldn't be, I would go ahead and pay it, because I wouldn't want her to mess my name up. But I may like the place that I took her to, you see? And that's what a woman would do. She'll bring you to a place like that and not pay it. And then your name is messed up.
But Common Man, 1 second, Common Man. I got to give you some pushback. What do you mean a woman's going to take me somewhere where I'm paying? No, it ain't happening that way. If I'm paying, she's going to go where I say we're going.
That's right.
Right. So if she wants to go somewhere, she can pay for that. But a man should never let a woman dictate how he spends his money. So you can see right there, he was a sucker. But you got it, Common Man.
Nah, I would go just because she wanted to go there because I'm taking her out.
Nope.
Okay, but if she decided for me, you know, to she like I saw the food that was on the table. She overpaid. You asked me. I mean, not overpaid, but she asked for way too much food. But now, if it came to the point where it's time for me to pay, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and pay it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because I may like the place that we went,
but he didn't.
And I don't want my name messed up.
But sir,
you see, because I'm spending my money, I don't want my name messed up. If I go back there again, you know, with somebody else, all right. I don't want to be the guy they say don't let him in because he didn't pay his bill last time.
But Common Man,
you see, that woman was messing that man up. See, you got to think about that too. You can't just walk out the door. You got to handle your business for yourself.
So, okay, wait. Let me ask Common Man a question. So, Common Man, did you walk out the door when did she walk out the door when you didn't get those Michael Jackson tickets?
That was my wife. I had no choice. I was in Germany at the time, and she was still in the United States. I had no other choice.
You said you got a divorce. You said that was one of the reasons why I got divorced because of Michael Jackson.
I'm sorry, say it again.
You said that was one of the reasons why I got divorced because of the Michael Jackson tickets. She got upset.
That's right.
Well, that's good. He got rid of her because of the disrespect.
No, he didn't get rid. She got rid of him. She left.
No. I got rid of her. I sent her on a plane when I left.
Oh my God! Why are you lying, Common Man?
On the plane home to her mother up in Washington State. I stayed in Jersey.
No, Common. Steve, you don't remember? He told us a story a year ago.
And Common Man,
she didn't give me nothing. She had kids. I didn't.
Man, why would you be so soft and send her a letter? Why didn't you man up and look in her face and hand her the divorce papers? Why would you send it through the mail? That's not manly.
Because I was in New Jersey, and she was all the way across the country up in Washington State.
Oh my God! What? Come on, dog. So what?
I sent her home.
So she left you. She left you. How can that was your wife?
No. It wasn't like that. I sent her home with the furniture and everything from the house. I came home.
You sent her to Washington State. You sent her to Washington State.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you. Say it again.
I said you sent her to Washington State.
Back with her mother, yeah.
Oh my
Back with her mother. So again, she left you. You didn't send her anywhere. And if you're married,
no. She wants you to expect me to come back there.
No, because I remember your story.
She got home. She has
Common Man, you always do this. Every time you call in, you always ask false.
She has explained it to get up. Her own mother called her a fool because her mother knew how I was taking care of her and her two kids.
But she still left you, sir. A wife is not going to leave the house unless you are physically harming her. A wife never leaves the house.
I never put my hands on it.
I know. Sir. She left you. You didn't send her anywhere.
No.
A husband. Sir, cannot let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Please. Let me finish my statement.
Everything, and all I did was keep my car.
I can't. They don't. Why can I finish my statement, please?
You allow her to talk, dog. Dialogue is not just one-sided, sir.
This
I understand that.
Second time tonight.
Please let her talk.
You cannot send a wife anywhere when you're living in a house. That is her house. A wife is not going to say, oh, okay, you want me to go to my mom? I'm gonna go to my mom. No, she left you, especially in the state of New Jersey. That was her home.
No, I wouldn't.
Why are you cutting me off? No, I'm not gonna listen because I am talking. I am talking.
I was getting out of the military.
I am talking, sir. And this is why she left.
I had to go where I wanted to go.
Common Man.
I went home to New Jersey.
Common Man.
I sent her and her kids up to Washington State.
Common, if you sent her home, why didn't you give her the papers when you sent her ass home, dog? Why would you?
Because I didn't have the papers and we hadn't got divorced yet.
Because she left you out of the blue. Of course you're not going to have the papers because she just left you. You're cutting me off.
She didn't just leave me.
You won't let me finish my statement, and you always call in lying.
Man, can you let her finish? Common Man, can you let her talk, please?
Go ahead.
Please. Go ahead.
Common Man, she left you because you didn't get the Michael Jackson tickets, and she went to Washington State to her mother. if a wife will never leave her home because you want her to leave. You will leave, but she's not going to leave because you want her to leave. She left you. Now you have the floor.
I told you, I sent her home. She didn't know that we were going to get a divorce. I went to Jersey. But she understood why we got a divorce.
Common man, when did you know you was getting rid of her? When did you know you want to be with her?
When I talked to her on the phone, when I got home, I said it's over with.
Okay, so why didn't you let her know before she left that we're getting a divorce and the papers will be in the mail? Why didn't you say that to her?
Because he didn't know she was leaving him.
Oh man!
No, because I didn't want any crap from her while I was still in the military. I didn't want to mess up my career.
Man,
a woman would do that, you know.
When she left, he didn't divorce her right away because that would look bad on his military record. So he had to stay married.
There you go, Dana.
But she left you, sir.
Yes.
She left you.
No.
Yes.
No. She didn't.
Common man.
All right. I'm telling you, she didn't leave me. I left her.
Common man.
I haven't seen her since.
How long did it take for you to leave her when you got back home? How long did it take you to leave her?
Well, when I got back home, I got an apartment, got settled in. I would say it took about 3 months. But I finally put the letter in the mail.
So wait a second. When did she leave?
She left 3 months before we broke up. Before it was finally over with.
So
she didn't leave. When did we separate? You're saying?
So you
said you sent her away. You just told the truth. See, we just caught you in a lie.
Oh, you said leave, but
she left you, sir.
I mean, we separated, physically separated. You see?
Why didn't you get her Michael Jackson tickets? And by the way, this was in the 90s. This was in the 90s, and he'd never been married again ever since. Why didn't you get her Michael Jackson tickets?
It wasn't the point I didn't get it. She got it without my permission. It wasn't the point that I didn't get it. I was dumb and young then. Okay, I pulled the joint bank account thing because that's how it was when we was coming up. Okay, and she went to the account and took the money out.
And you know what else she did? When she got up and left and went to Washington, she took the rest of the money out of the joint bank account too.
No, she didn't get up and leave because she wouldn't be able to get home.
Yes, she did.
I was in charge of the money then.
Well, if you was in charge of the money, how she take money out to get the Michael Jackson tickets? And why haven't you gotten married again since then? You're in your 60s now, so why you ain't get married again?
I just haven't found anybody yet. I did the messing around a lot, and that got boring because
you're delusional in your midlife crisis. You were in denial throughout your whole midlife crisis. Yeah. Now that you're done with your midlife crisis, common man.
Everybody doesn't go through a midlife crisis.
Yes, he did. Yes, you do. That's biological.
Oh my God. Now that biological. It's not
biological. That's not biological.
Oh my God. Yes, it is. I swear to God, I'm going to have a doctor come on next week. It is biological. All men, that is a scientific fact.
No, people don't know. Everybody I know real game no theory don't have to go through midlife crisis.
All y'all going through midlife crisis. Every last one of y'all going through midlife crisis.
Honestly, I was hurting. So I tried to hurt as many females as I could. But then
yes, because you were wounded. I agree. You were wounded there. You were wounded there.
I was 100% wrong. I shouldn't have hurt them.
Yes, sir.
That's why the light hit my head. I said, I got to stop this. This is just messed up.
Oh my God! Look, hey Dana, if you want to believe that to make yourself feel good, but you're looking at. And listen, I didn't say people didn't hit the wall, Dana. I'm saying most men who are actually men do not hit a wall feeling like.
Yes, you do. You go through a midlife crisis. Oh my God, Steve, and you're throughout every Saturday. First of all, you display it. You're displaying it now because you are in denial. You display it every Saturday because you say you have audacity. You are a man in your midlife crisis, right? Because you were sitting in an ice cream parlor begging this young girl in her 20s for her number. You were trying to put some game on her. You were trying to persuade her. You were trying to convince her, and you walked away with no number. Dana, you had fun. You enjoyed the ice cream.
Dana, come on, Dana. Really, Dana. Get Dana.
Oh my God. It is midlife crisis is biological.
Dana, Dana, I'll send you something to show you what the deal is, so you can see. But that's on the back end. But and we'll shut all that down for you on that. But anyway, what I'm saying is that men don't have midlife crises. They hit a wall, Dana. They will hit a wall. Their bodies will break down. The metabolism slows down. But that is not a midlife crisis. That's not a midlife crisis. That's called getting old.
No, you're right. No. That's true. That is called getting older. Yes.
But midlife crisis.
But on top of that, wait. On top of that, now some midlife crises may not be severe as others, but you go through it. You go through it.
When men go through their crisis, when they're about in their mid-30s to mid-40s, that's when they're trying to get everything. That's when they're trying to get their house, they're trying to get their car, they're trying to look sharp. All of that. They go through all of that.
No.
Okay. Then by the time they hit about 45, 55, that's all settled and gone. But by the time they get in their 60s,
no, it's not. It's not
like he did when he was in his 20s.
I know, but
it's a little slower process and a little more analytical.
We're in a time now. We're in a time now that, okay, right now, the young men who are in their 20s in the 90s are doing things to rid themselves because they can't handle following this thing called seduction community to become pickup artists to manipulate women. And there's nothing new under the sun. So it's happening again with these young men. So it's always going to keep repeating itself. Those guys are going to have midlife crises because they're going to wake up one day because everybody's telling them, don't have a family, don't get married. Don't do this because women have high leg counts and body counts and everything they throw at these young men, all these numbers and stats because they fools and everything. They're going to have a midlife crisis. But a real man is not going to have any kind of midlife crisis. He will get old, but he is not going to break down saying, what is he missing that he still can't get today? What is a man missing, Dana, to have a midlife crisis? What is he actually missing out on? What is he missing? And please,
reality.
What is he missing out? The midlife crisis is tied into a woman 9 times out of 10. It's tied into a woman where they like, you know what? I can't get a woman, so I'm going to get a sports car and act like I'm young and I'm going to get me this blonde or this black woman or whatever. It's always tied.
Give me. Yeah, when a man was young in them younger years. Yeah.
Right. It's always tied into a woman and someone with game still getting and can get women. How's he going to have a midlife crisis? How is he going to have one, Dana?
Steve.
Go ahead.
I didn't say anything. You're like, oh my God. I didn't say anything. You're like, oh my God. Why are you so intimidated or just so intimidated about what you think I may say? Like, what is she going to say? And it's going to not sit well. It's going to hit a nerve. It's going to strike a nerve.
You keep tying women in this. You keep tying women.
Listen. I'm not keep tying nothing. I will say this about you and your midlife crisis, Steve. You're handling yours very well. Your common man, you're in your 60s, so you're past it. It's just the fact that you did not initiate yourself to find someone who you could genuinely have fun with and be with now in your life. However,
that's when I was in my 40s. I told you I went through that stage.
Yeah, I know. No. 40s. Listen. I'm not.
Okay. Run, get out of my house.
Right. Thank you. Okay, come here, man. Let me talk now because you're a little bit long-winded.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying midlife crisis it's the end of the world. No, midlife crisis for men. Y'all could be shaking, moving, and popping, making money, having fun, having sex, all the women or whatever. But some of the things that you say you do or the way you think or the way you move is delusional. You do have audacity. You think every woman of every age wants you genuinely. Wait. Let me finish. You think every woman wants you genuinely for you and your personality. No. Your personality sucks. You're arrogant. Sometimes you act like an asshole. Sometimes you could be mean. So if I'm at a certain age, or any age for that matter, it is for a purpose why I deal with you. But you don't see that. You can't see it. You can't admit it. You can't visualize it.
Yeah, let me put it this way, right? I'm glad I'm not a young man in this day and age. Because the way these women come out here with their breasts hanging out, their butt cheeks hanging out, everything showing,
it's too easy.
I would have probably been a dog, even a worse dog.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Than I was.
No, I agree with you guys. I agree with you there.
But the young men today, they get dogs.
I totally agree with. I totally agree with Common Man there.
The woman is taking charge, using her sensuality, her sexuality to pull them, and they fall for it. They become suckers. And then they get dumped, and then now you're gonna.
So let me say this, Common Man. All right, I'm gonna say this one last thing.
When I was young, they didn't dress like that and all that. You just
all right,
and run your game and get what you want. You see, but today they all up in your face.
Common, let me explain something to you why she doesn't understand this. Common, you and I both know back in our day when everything's in black and white, there was no internet. We had
not Common's day, but that. Me and you were closer in age, even though if you claim to be 53. So
I was born in 71. Do the math.
Okay, so but no, this is. Let me just say this real quick, and don't say nothing, Common Man, because we're about to let you go anyway. But
I got some.
Yeah. But I agree with that last point Common Man was saying. Because honestly, Common Man, your age, I prefer 60 and up because I don't want to deal with all the nonsense of these men going through their midlife crisis. So I'm not disagreeing with some of the things you're saying, but when you men, I don't care what age you are, when you come up here and you say, we don't go through a midlife crisis, yes, you do. The moment you say you don't. The moment you say you don't, that lets me know you're either in it or you're past it and you're still in denial.
Now, Common Man, you got to stand emotional woman. So just agree with the woman because they're emotional.
Yeah.
Now, as I was saying,
you don't see men walk around here dying. Well, some men do. I don't call them men. But some men out here dyeing their hair black, getting facelifts, doing all the things to try to look like he's 20 or 25 years old again. Men don't do that. Men just be men. You see, that's why I think those kind of guys are a little bit suspicious.
Common Man, absolutely, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. All that color in your gray hair, beard. That's and you see guys who are bald headed putting on wigs and all that.
Wigs.
Yeah, comments. What I'm saying is that what Dana doesn't understand or overstand is that our kind, we had to actually go up and talk to women, so we had to work on our mouth.
I know that, Steve. Like, stop saying I don't understand that. That was my generation growing up.
So now that we can get on the World Wide Web and still utilize our pieces, regardless of our age, we can still pull them. So how, if you can still pull them, how are we having any kind of a crisis? Because most of the crises that these guys have are tied into women.
Okay, Steve, stop. Pause right there. Because you're saying because you can still pull women, you're not going through a crisis. And what I'm telling you is
I don't have a crisis.
What I'm telling you, because that's part of your delusion. I'm not saying you can't pull women. What I'm telling you is you're pulling women, but the women are looking at you for a certain purpose. That purpose is not what you think. They're pretending they're lying to you. But the fact is that you believe that it's all because you got swag, you got game, and you're this great guy. And you don't understand at 53, 63, and she's 23, why in the hell would I be so gun-ho and excited to have you hop on top of me?
You wanna know why?
Unless it's attached to something tangible.
Because the woman would rather be attached to a man that can make her mind.
No, I don't know if you're a man or not. I just know you are lusting for me. You're lusting for me because I'm young.
You got it wrong.
That's what she knows for sure.
We don't run behind women.
Steve, let me just say this.
No,
please, no. Let Common Man go. Let Common Man go. All right, thank you, Common Man. Thank you so much for calling in. Love you to pieces. Thank you, Common Man. All right, Common Man. Thank you. Thank you,
Common
Man. Thank you. Good night.
We understand that.
All right, Common Man. Thank you. Good night. Love you. I'll see you when you watch my other shows. Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Fifth, come into my other room. He's in my other channel. I can't do it from my old channel. Hold on. Where's my dog? You see, hold on. Oh, wait. See, we don't want him to come in because everything gets shut down. We don't want him to come on because everything will get shut down.
And, what are you talking about? Let
me ask this guy right here who's part of the Sunday show. Do you think real men have midlife crises 1950? Because apparently this emotional woman feels like all guys are
Yep.
like these suckers out there.
Why is Common Man still on the phone?
Common Man, look, you might have to call on my show. We'll chop it up in about.
Yes, call into the other show, Common Man, because you're long-winded. But I love
Oh
you
no,
to
so you're all right.
I know.
No, I don't know you're right, but that's okay. Okay, you're right, Common Man. You want to hear that? You're right. Good
All
night.
right, thank you, y'all. I'll talk to you.
Love ya.
Thank you, Common Man. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm out.
Love ya.
It's such now. Hey, but hey, we got another call. Hey, D, send me that link right now because I know that you won't send it after the show. 267. What is your name?
I'll send it, and I do have another clip. But
okay, we got to take a call. Okay, 267. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Yes, sir. Dave G, 37, Philadelphia. What's up, Steve? What's up, Dana?
What's going on, Dave G? What's up?
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, so I asked it in the chat, but y'all was going back and forth with the other callers. So Dana, what exactly is a midlife crisis? Like, how do you define that?
Okay, so when did you start listening to the show?
From
the beginning?
Probably like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Like, okay. Well, all right. So now I got to explain it again. It's something biologically that men go through, and it starts at 45, but you have a pre-midlife crisis starting at 40. Now, depending on where you are in your life and what you do, or whatever, how much self-esteem you have, it may not be severe. But for the most part, men could be delusional. Men could be in denial. We all know biologically that your sex drive, not the drive, but your sex performance decrease. And all of these psychological, mental, whatever things that you go through, it is a crisis to where, let's tie it into the thumbnail with Mike Tyson. That was a midlife crisis. He's towards the end of his midlife crisis, and he wanted to go out with a bang, to where you don't want to let go and accept reality. That is midlife crisis for men.
What is the reality though? What's the
reality? The reality is you need to sit your ass down.
No, the reality
is she doesn't want you because you are a great guy. She wants you for some type of tangible. And you are in denial, like Steve is doing right now. You are in denial, believing that she wants you. Or wait, Steve, or when she is not giving you her number and she's still smiling and conversating, you really do think that you could eventually persuade her to get her number, to have sex with her. No, she's being nice. She's not into you. She's not into you, but you believe that she's into you because you believe you are the guy.
You're not going to get every.
So can I respond?
Yo, you got it. I'll be quiet. Y'all have dialogue. You got it, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. So from what you're saying, Dana, it sounds like a midlife crisis, you saying it's biological. So when you say you made a couple points about it being biological, but you talking about like your sex drive or your ability to perform sexually and mental. So what I would say is a midlife crisis, just based on what y'all saying and just based on what I've seen throughout life, it's more so mental, and it's more so rolled over insecurities of you as a person or as a male. You already had those insecurities before you entered middle age, and it seeps over into your middle ages from you, as far as like what y'all was talking about men dying at their gray hairs, men trying to convince women or thinking that women always want them, men being delusional. That's mental. That's not biological. See what I'm saying? So like what you're talking about, from my perspective, a midlife crisis is all mental. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing biological. And you can only enter a midlife crisis if you see yourself as diminishing, or you see yourself as declining as a man, and that's all mental. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I totally see what you're saying, and you know what? I agree with what you're saying. But where you're gonna disagree with me is when I say at one point every man is going to go through something like that. Now, it may not be severe as someone who, like you saying, if you already don't, have a strong mental or sense of self going into the age where midlife crisis starts, it's going to be very severe for you. And I said, Steve, he's handling his midlife crisis very well. I don't know how old you are, Dave, but we had two other.
I'm 37.
Oh, you're 37. Okay, so yours didn't start yet. But listen, and let me just say this, because a lot of times when men, they're sure of themselves, they know self, they have purpose, all this other stuff, you're not going to experience it the way another man is. You're not going to really see it because you are sure of yourself and you're on your purpose, or whatever the case may be. However, when you have a man, let's say, for example, like Mike Tyson, there are certain pockets to where you think, I'm still that guy and I can still do it, whatever it is. And that is the denial, that is the audacity that men have. Like, men have audacity, the audacity of you, blah, 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 blah. But you believe it so much that you think it's reality. It may not be as often. It may be once in a blue. But that's one aspect of your midlife crisis. The other aspect, when I say, is the physical. You cannot fuck long.
That's not true.
That is true. You can only do 10 minutes, especially when you get in your 50s. When you get in your 50s, so 40s, you could do 20, maybe 30.
You think I'm
in your 50s? In your 50s,
you think I'm a 10-minute man?
You need to hide penguin. In your 50s, you can only do 10, and you need a break.
You think guys with game are 10-minute men?
That's science. That's science. That's science. Is but that is science.
I eat pussy for longer than 10 minutes.
You could no. Wait, that's not physical. That's just you using your mouth. But you have to, Steve, because you can't fuck for an hour straight.
Wait.
You can't fuck for 45 minutes.
I didn't wait and say wait.
Now, I'm proud that you are eating pussy for a very long time. Most men need to do that. However, you have to replace it with something else, and that is a perfect replacement, because you cannot fuck. Who is? Can you get rid of Arby? What is going on here?
Yeah. Guys, can y'all get rid of Arby, please?
Y'all need to be on your job, mods, and stop worried about what we're saying. Do your job. My mods do their job. My mods do their job. I don't know what you're doing over on Steve's side. Those mods.
Wait. I gave him the wrong. Wait. My bad. Wait. No. Hold on. Keep going. No. My mods. Go ahead. But again, Steve, you hit it right there. You eat pussy longer because you can't fuck long. You have to substitute it. And this is why I say, Steve, you're handling your midlife crisis with grace, honey, because you know how to substitute it with something to where people don't even realize that you're doing it. What I teach them, what I can do, and people, hey, Dana, you're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Let me make sure 5.
Hey, so Dana, when you look at the word crisis, though, that means you're going into chaos. You're going into decline as a man, and to like I said, that's mental. You see what I'm saying? If you let's say as a man, you get into your 40s and 50s, and you can only fuck for what, 20 minutes or 15 minutes. And not
that would be a blessing, but it's less than that. Oh my God. No, we can't have visitors. First of all, you didn't ask me if we could have visitors.
Caller, he wanted to come and caller. Hold on. Caller, we're gonna let you go. We got 1950 in here. I guess we got a minute.
Hey, what's going on with you, Dana? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
50, what's up, man?
Hey, man, what's happening?
Let's talk about, all right, caller, we'll throw you back in. So let's talk about this. They think that we have midlife crises because we older. Come on.
Yeah, I had to listen to her what she was saying, and I think a lot of women may believe that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's a lot of dudes, especially when they get older, that become weaker. They've been weak, and then they become weaker. You know what I mean? They're not. I've been strong all my life, so I think a lot of it too. Women go through a thing they call menopause, right? So that's actually a biological thing for them, right? Men, I mean, we can have a baby at 100. You know what I mean? Nothing stops us but us wanting to have a child, right? But a lot of things too is you got to remember there's a huge disconnect between older men and younger men right now, but it wasn't always like that. But it's a real big gap always between older women and younger women. You got to remember they're competing in the same pool. We're not competing against younger men. You got to remember, like, younger men are never older men's competition because we understand that it's enough. It's plentiful out here, man. We don't need to compete, right? And also, we're the ones choosing. You got to remember, women are the ones chosen. So again, I understand what she's saying, but for a man, like, I'm 46 years old. I got gray in my beard. You know what I mean? I'm him. You know what I mean? I've never stopped being him. So the thing is that when I'm 65 years old, I'm going to always be him. And what attracts younger women to older men is always wisdom. They like to learn. They like guidance. And you know what? A lot of times, a lot of older men are really dominant. So you got to remember their pool as a young woman is very weak. So in reverse, a lot of older women, they have to appear a certain way in order to get the younger men's attention. Like you gotta be snatched.
Yeah, but
You,
but
you,
Fifth, hey, Fifth,
you
hey,
ain't
Fifth,
gonna get them with your personality. You know
yeah,
what
but
I mean?
Fifth, check this out. She got the nerve to say, because I'm 53, that I can't. I have a midlife crisis.
Well,
Fifth,
okay, so he said a lot,
oh,
and let me just do
Thank you,
another.
Dana. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I can hear it echo. Mute up for a second. No, probably testing test. Okay. So he said a lot, and let me just do this little quick observation. And you see how no one did not interrupt him. No one did not press the mute button. So when we have guests, we do let our guests speak. I just want a little notation. But getting back to the topic, um, so he made a lot of valid points. Again, if you are sure about yourself, and that goes for men or women at any age, but going into your midlife crisis, because you are
you don't
45,
have
46,
those.
your midlife crisis is starting now. However, when you are sure about yourself, the midlife quote unquote crisis
There
is
is,
not going to hit you like someone who is not sure. There are going to be pockets here and there.
there is
So
none.
that's why I was saying to Steve,
There is none.
that's why I was saying to you, Steve, you are handling it well. Now you get a little jumpy when I say that. You don't have to agree with me. But the same way, yes, women go through menopause. It is physical, but it's also emotional, psychological, and everything. When I say men go through midlife crisis, yes, it's physical. Yes, it's mental. It's
That's not.
psychological.
Nope.
It's two different things, two different elements. But you go through something when you hit a
I'm
certain
not.
age.
No, that's a lie. Because
And
I'm
then two, wait, let me just
okay.
because I'm really responding to what he
Okay.
was saying.
Okay.
So again, I agree with what he was saying, but make no mistake about it. I, I'm 48. I'm young to someone 60. I'm young to someone who may be 70. So
Oh,
the desire of women it never drops for us.
okay.
That so when I'm not done yet. It never drops. So to your point of older women have, because I saw your comment, older women don't like younger women. Older women who don't like younger women, those are women with issues.
Okay. Now,
I'm
my
not done yet.
oh my gosh, come on, Dana, you trying to?
I'm sorry. Did you wait
Kamala
a minute?
Harris.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say
No,
when he was talking, you was quiet, honey, and he
Kamala
said a
Harris.
whole dissertation.
you're backtracking,
I'm
man.
not backtracking, honey,
You
because
are.
I'm not even finished. I'm
You,
not finished yet,
oh
honey.
my
I
gosh,
am
you're
not finished. Y'all
backtracking.
stayed quiet. Everybody stayed
Hey,
quiet when
hey,
he
you
was
know what,
talking,
Dana?
and he did a
Dana,
dissertation.
Dana,
Back.
you are so much when you talk regular, that voice of yours, great. Love your regular voice.
What's my regular voice?
That right there. Right there. I like that.
I'm doing a show. I'm doing a
Yeah.
show.
I like that.
I'm doing a show. Don't
I
play with
love
me
it.
right now.
I love it.
I
What do we
know.
drink? What are we drinking on right there?
Water.
Oh, okay.
So
Go ahead, keep backtracking.
older women. Thank you. Can I not be interrupted? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm making everybody uncomfortable.
No, I'm gonna go after you. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll go after you. After you keep backtracking.
So when the thing is with the midlife crisis, you want older women to be so jealous of somebody young. And a sane, healthy older woman is not. When I was in my 20s, I wasn't focused on older women, and the older women wasn't focused on me. When I was young in my 20s or early 30s, and I would look at women like my mother or older women who were fly, who was getting it, who was, that woman. I'm like, I want to be like that when I get older. How do you get that? So again, when you come up any woman or any man that have a disdain for something that is younger, they have a problem. Meaning when you go through your midlife crisis or your menopause, it is going to affect you worse. But make no mistake about it. If a woman is on her purpose and have her stuff together, she is desirable, whether it's going lower or higher, but it never drops for a woman.
Now you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Now,
Well, we don't care about a woman's purpose, by the way. Well, go ahead.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just
bullshit. So Fifth, check it. She wants to sit here and try to say that this 53-year-old mug with game is for somehow struggling and upset at the world.
Yeah, I don't think she meant. I don't think she meant that. And the only reason I think she is. No, first of all, I think she was joking when she got. I think she knows that you're different than a regular 53 guy.
She knows that.
Yeah.
She knows, and she knows that all of us on Sunday can pull 20s, 30s, and 40s that mess with us.
Sir, I don't care.
Right,
and that's how I know you're going through your midlife crisis, because you have to validate yourself with that. Why are you validating yourself? No one cares.
No. They do care, because we're trying to show them they don't have to run behind women. They can get women. You validate yourself. You don't have to buy women dinner. They will call you, beg, barter, and crawl their asses back to a real man with game. We don't have midlife crisis because we accept our age. We don't care if we have gray hair. We're not going to cover it up. We're not going to put a wig on our head. We're going to say, this is who I am. And you know why they love us so much? Because we're not them. And that's what you can't accept. You're so used to every average guy out here going through something, because what is the red pill doing? The manosphere, seduction community, they are hurting these young boys right now. But you just can't accept that there is a group of men that can go through life and still be the same at 40 to 50 to 60 and 70 and be fine with life and not feel all depressed, not feel down, not feel like I need to jump off a bridge because I'm about to end my life. Dana, you can't accept that, because accepting that shows that they don't have to buy you anything at our age, and they don't have to kiss your ass at our age, and we can replace you anytime we want with someone older or someone younger, because they all want to mess with men. Dana.
I wouldn't mess with a man like you if you're not buying it. Why? I don't have to mess with you. But you're right. There are women out there that fit that for you. There's somebody out there for everybody. Now they may be barber builders or pygmishas, or they just have low. But my thing is this. If you have nothing, you're not giving nothing, you're not doing nothing. So why would I be bothered? Why would I be bothered?
So Dana, did you see the movie How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
Yes.
You remember that when that movie came out, there were so many older women at that time saying, "Ooh, this is," because it's the reason why they come out with a movie like that, because it's unnormal. And that's why that story is not really a normal story. Like, we'll knock something down when we're like 23. We'll knock a little 40-year-old or something. We'll knock something down. But for us to hold hands down the street It's not going to happen because you know why?
Wait, let me.
Because our option pool is going to be the same at 20 than it is at 40.
Okay,
And it's
sir.
going to be the same at 40 and the same at 50.
Right, and that
Now,
applies for that. No. You said enough, and because
oh,
you are
oh,
yes. No.
was
Let
you?
me just interject this little
Oh,
piece
can I know?
here.
I thought was you virtually checking me right there?
No, women who are older and dip low, they don't want to hold hands. They're not trying to get serious. See,
No,
Okay.
that's what and that is what you may not want to understand.
No,
So
no,
it's not about we want a
no,
relationship
no,
because
no,
you're
no, no,
younger.
no. Let
It's
me see. Let me
purpose.
correct you.
You
wait,
just
I got
hopped
it.
in. Wait, one second. You just hopped in mid show. I said in the beginning, purpose. So when an older woman dip back, it's for a purpose, and holding hands is not one of them.
Fifth. She said that because no woman wants to be with an older guy that's old and shrivelly at 53, and
I
that's not
said 21, honey,
21 will want to be with a 40 or 50 or 60.
So
for the purpose of tangibles.
so
Oh,
let me put you on something. So, you know, I'm gonna say Miami, right? You know, when I was in Miami, right? So, you know, I walked into this outdoor club. It was like me, Steve, Zach,
yes,
uh,
I remember.
Zag, Jay Roman. I think Lucario and them was there too. Whatever. We in there, and I'm just standing there,
Standing there.
right?
She came up to you.
Just swagging it out. You know what I mean? Just projecting this swag, right? There was this young 22-year-old
Exactly.
who came to my left arm. I remember because you know I'm a elephant sometimes. I got a good memory. But she rolled up to my arm and she was just like, "Are you here by yourself?" And I was like, I said, first off, you should ask me my name. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? So I let her know what it was off top. But let me just get to the end of it. The end of it is that she was trying to
Was
pursue
she
me in
white?
that way.
Was she
Oh
white?
no, she was definitely black.
No, she's black.
1,000,000,000%.
I okay. This is a different story.
Thick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, different 1,000,000,000%.
1
And
billion
so,
thick.
oh, oh yeah, this one right here, hey, 22 years old. So you know, I'm a 46-year-old man. So you know, I'm not. But what I'm saying to you is, she actually came and tried to, you know, get with a player,
That's
and
my
and
point.
and, and I remember saying to her, just my whole she probably thought I was gonna shrivel up over there or something. She thought, oh, but the Mac game was so heavy that all she was doing, she was ear to ear. You get
Ear
what
to
I'm
ear,
saying?
y'all. Ear to
Like,
Yeah, but sir, she was selling pussy,
no,
and
no. First of all, she
she
no.
got
First of
turned
all,
down. She
no.
got
First
turned
of
down.
all,
No, she didn't tell you she
no,
was
no,
doing
no,
it,
no.
oh,
What
but
she
that
wasn't
was her
selling.
purpose. That
She
was her
wasn't sell.
purpose.
You see the hate right there.
It's
You
yeah.
not
see,
a hate.
she couldn't.
Okay.
If Dana,
Why do you
if
think that's hate?
Dana, let me tell you why. Because Dana, if you told me a story, oh, you know what? I happened to be out with the girls, and me and you know, it was this young dude. He came and tried to rap with me, or whatever. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, he was just trying to get to your pockets. I'm not going to say that
But that's
because I know the
the
value of.
truth.
Hold
It's
on,
either pockets or panties.
no, no, no. See, that is for you. But see, when a woman understands value, then they say, oh man, he got it. And you got to remember, see, I'm out there. You know, I'm 6'2". I'm out there, you know, big guy out there smelling good, fresh. Gear game was heavy. And then the voice came out on them. You know what I mean? And then she was like, oh man, he is smooth with the words. He is touching my soul. And she was just like, look, I live in Miami. I haven't met too many men like you. I would
Yes.
love to entertain whatever y'all got going on. Let me know or whatever. Because I told her, look, I'm from Cali, man. We ain't going to be out here long. And she was like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's good meeting you or whatever. So look here. Let me
Yeah,
say
yeah.
this.
Change numbers. I've changed numbers.
Nah, we didn't need to, I mean, we didn't need to do that because if I wanted to do that, you know, it could have been on the table because let me tell you how much she was on me.
Asking for a friend.
Oh
She she rolled up on my arm
man.
and hugged my arm. You understand me? And she was like, "What is that? You smelling so good?" And I was like, "That's that Creed." I said, "That's that Creed is touching you, huh? You like that shit, huh?"
Creed is cheap.
Oh, Jigsaw is $460 a bottle. You might want to check it out.
You
But
know
look,
what else is $400 bottle?
Oh, $460 bottle. You might
The
go
the
check it out. Creed.
Bulgari
Creed. Oh, don't.
lady is
I don't
four
think you.
hundred
I
dollars.
don't know why, but I'm feeling like you're trying to check me on man stuff. But so look, let me just get back
No,
to
I'm
this.
actually doing something else,
Let
but
me
you're
take.
not catching it.
Let me
So
take this story. Let me tell you what happened when I was leaving. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it was this waiter that was kept coming to the table. Now she's a waiter, so she's going to keep coming to the table.
Where we got
I
the date?
wasn't. I wasn't at all tripping. But for some reason, she's working her way around the table. Then all of a sudden, she wants to come up and says, "Hey, what is your name?" When is the waiter ask names? So I found that kind of odd. So I'm up. I walks to the restroom. All of a sudden, she's over there helping the table. She turns to me and she looks at me and she puts her hand on my stomach and chest.
Stomach. Keyword stomach.
Stomach and
Stomach.
chest
Stomach,
to
Dana.
slow me down. And I was like, hey, you could have talked to me over there. How about you finish up and come holler at me when you're ready? So let me just say this. I ain't gonna go all into it, but what I will say to y'all
let's
is
go on into it. Did you get her
what
number?
no, hold on. First of all, you asking a bit much. You're reaching right now. You asking
You the one. You the
questions.
one sharing. You're
Yeah,
sharing.
I'm sharing, but I'm waiting for the hate to
You're
come out.
sharing
Cause
details.
you was about to say, oh, she was just working and she knew you
No,
had
no, no.
money.
No. Because what I am going to say is because you want me to hate. I get it. But what I am going to
No,
say
no,
is
no, no, not at all. I want you to congratulate.
women are flirtatious. Women do flirt. When women see an
With
attractive
older
man,
guys.
they would. It doesn't matter. I never said that older men are not attractive.
No,
I
you said
never said that older men cannot get what. I never said that. I never said that. And I'm not talking about, listen. I'm not talking about women. You, every time y'all sit up here and you're telling these stories, when you keep telling these stories about these different women, you're making my point about the midlife crisis because you are equating your value with women who flirt with you,
No, no,
with
no.
women who approach you.
Go ahead,
So,
Steve. Go ahead,
you're
then I got her.
proving
Go
my
ahead, Steve.
point.
Dana, you said the only way it works is that we got to give them money. You said it's
I did not say that. I did not say that, Steve. You don't listen, and that has nothing to do with midlife crisis. Men, y'all just don't listen. I never said that. I said if you a younger woman, when she look at an older man, she's not saying, "Oh my God, he's 53, and I want him to just lay his wrinkled, saggy balls on me." It has to be attached with tangibles. I'm speaking in
Well,
general.
so I'm not. Let me just say this first and foremost. Shout out to the young ladies, but I'm not really into them. Only because they cook game is not up to par, right? But that's the only reason. But and I don't have patience for the elevation of the cook game, right? And then also too, I'm not in the teaching phase like I used to be when I was younger. You know what I mean? I'm in the coaching phase now, right? So there's a difference. So what I want to say to you, Dana, I want to say to you.
Hold on I'm sorry. Can I just 1 second? Just 1 second, Mr. 1950. 1 second. Ajax, let me let you know something. I am co-host. Please don't tell me how to run this. Anybody in that chat, don't do it. Because your feelings will get hurt. Go ahead.
I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't peep the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, I don't peep the chat, man. We out
I
here.
just had to check the chat real quick.
Oh, okay. So let me say this, Dana. Like I understand what you're trying to get at, and I think you're right and wrong in two separate ways. I think you're right about it because there's a lot of losers out here that can't compete, right?
Thank you.
But there's only one Kobe Bryant, there's one LeBron James, there's one Michael Jordan, there's one Steph Curry. There are certain individuals that are just better than everybody else, right? And so the problem is that when that woman rolls up and hugs that left arm at the bar and says, you know what? You are my LeBron James right now. Because I don't even talk. She said, I don't come up and talk to no men. I said, I don't believe that. But what I will tell you is I'm desirable. And then she wants us chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm real desirable. Smelling good, desirable. Okay. So hey, I just wanted to throw that out there to you, Dana, and I appreciate that you're coming on here, but there is a war between older women, and younger women.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you
And the
do
war
this?
is
Oh, go ahead.
that they're trying to get the Kobe Bryant, okay? And they understand that it's a few of them. So you know what? Let me get him.
Right. So
Why don't you wait 1 second, Steve? You
yeah.
should do a show on that. Now, I'm not saying that older women feel intimidated or insecure when it comes to younger women. I'm not her, never was, never will be. But those women who are that, they have some other issues going on.
What?
So I'm not pushing back against you on that because that is a thing.
Okay,
Just
Dana.
like it's a thing with you men that are in denial or delusional or have audacity. There are women who have a problem with younger women because they feel, oh my God, we're competing for the same type of man and I'm older, blah, blah, blah. I never had that problem when I was younger at my age now, and I'm not going to have it when I'm 70, 80 or what have you.
Dana, listen, Dana. No one said
Because I'm her.
no, Dana. You can get.
There's no such thing as her.
Yes, it is. I'm her.
There's
I'm her.
him. There's no
I'm
her.
her.
There is no
I'm
her.
her.
There is no
There
her.
is a her, and it's me.
Anyway, there is no her. But at the end of the day, Dana, no one's saying that you can't get older or younger. I've never said that.
Well, I can get who I want.
I know
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
but you can't accept that we can do the same thing. And who wants us more than we want them? You can't
At times.
You can't accept that women are crawling to try to mess with us. And
Okay,
not
so Steve.
time.
But you know what, Steve? You only want the ones that don't want you, just like the woman at the ice cream parlor.
It's not the ones that don't want me. It's the ones
Because
that
you were begging a young girl for her number, and she didn't want to be bothered with a middle-aged man going through midlife crisis.
Fib, can you? But it is Fib. I wish you. Dana. I wish.
I think we need to say goodbye to our guest because I have another clip. Unless
Fib,
but we have to give him the last word.
The last word, Fib. What would you like to say to these young men who listen to Dana? Because some believe Dana that there's no such thing as a midlife crisis when you're a man. Can you please explain that before you go?
So I want Dana to real quick. I just want Dana to check the chat. That is actually the creed that I was wearing, and I want you to look it up, okay? And then when you look it up, I want you to really just understand that right there is something that people just they don't get it. They don't understand. And, you got to spend a little money yourself. But
you didn't get what I was saying when I commented about the perfume. Forget it.
Okay, I mean, you said something about it's cheap, whatever. I don't know, but so let me get back to the subject real quick, because I must get out of here. And I appreciate you guys for having me on today. But let me say this really quick to all.
I'm sorry, my ring, Rudy, is in my man's pocket.
Oh my God!
What are we competing?
I don't know. Go ahead, if you got the floor. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So let me talk to all the ladies in the chat, because I noticed it's a high number of ladies in the chat. Ladies, when you are around him, just know how to act. Just know the position you're in. And just like a solar eclipse is celebrated.
Yes.
Right? We are solar eclipse. We have a group of men that come together on Sunday. We're like the Avengers.
Yes, sir. Let them know,
We get together, and it is a rare breed that there are men out here that don't care about your past.
Nope.
We don't shame you for being women.
Nope.
We teach you. We give you structure.
Yep.
Look. And also we hit the bottom of that thing. You know what I mean? And also one of the number one things we do, we show you how to be a better woman than you already believe you are.
Oh, wait, time out, Fib. I'm sorry, can we dispel
so
this?
Are you selling yourself to the women right now?
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm speaking to the women.
You want them to listen to you because you
No, I'm speaking to the women in the chat because they just don't understand that this is a solar eclipse they're talking to right now.
Okay, so wait. So you're selling your show, you're selling yourself. Why? Because you want them to hit you up in the DM?
They can see for
Come on
themselves.
now, Dana. Come on now.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking for a friend because you keep saying we hit the bottom.
Come
We
on,
are
man.
the solar
Please
eclipse. We
Yes.
do this. This is all I got. Okay, so
Fair.
yes, because you want them to listen or you
Fair.
want them to
Hold on.
actually, you know what I'm saying,
That's
say
either there.
hello.
Hold on, fair.
I don't get it.
Can we dispel this? What is this? Guys who are older can't fuck for more than 10 minutes. What are we talking about?
Oh, did she say that?
Oh, well, first of all, let me repeat
10
myself
minutes.
and let me say it again in details. You cannot go over 10 minutes without nothing, especially if you come across a woman who know how to tight and release, squeeze and release.
gosh, it's
And
not
then
So
once you do that, wait, I'm not done. Once you do that quick nut, when you're of a certain age, it's going to take you at least a minimum of 30 minutes to get it back up compared to someone young. Because now this is the hate from the older men with the younger guys. This is the hate right here. The younger ones, oh, they could do it for 45 to an hour straight, 5-minute break, and they back
yeah,
at it from round
yeah.
2, round 3, round 4. The older ones, 20 minutes when you're in your 40s and they need a break. The over 50, 10
No,
minutes, and then they need a 30 to 45-minute break, and they could do
So
around 2, but it will not be around 3.
any man that want to pounce on a woman for an hour is a loser. And
No,
so,
he's not. No, he's not.
most
No,
definitely.
he's
Let me tell
not.
you. Let me speak, Dana. Now I let you speak. So let me first of all, I don't want to say this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Okay. So first of all, I don't know what men you're messing with, but you're not able to squeeze and release with me because the girth is stretching out. You got to remember this is uncharted territory that we're talking about here. Okay. So I'm gonna say this.
I do Kegel exercise.
Hold on, hold on, hold
So
on,
it
hold
wouldn't
on,
be a
hold on.
problem.
I don't care about your balls. You got to put in there to rejuvenate. I ain't got to. I don't have to rejuvenate anything.
You
Okay.
could do the Kegel exercise without the balls. What
I
is
don't
wrong
have to
with
look. You
you?
them little Kegel balls. Hey, we ain't got to rejuvenate dick. Okay. So dick comes
Yeah, I
from
need to.
stock. You know what I mean? So no. Oh no. Oh no. So all I'm gonna say to you is,
Oh,
at the end of the day,
oh shit.
just know that all this, what you're doing is you're talking about amateur men. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean? You got to remember,
God.
if you can be efficient in 30 minutes, why would you need an hour? Right?
Because I want more.
You can take an hour from that 20-year-old, but then at that 30-minute mark, see, you have never pushed nobody off of you because you
How do
just
you
said,
know? Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
can't take
How do
no
you
more.
know? We never shared,
30 minutes.
our
No, no,
sex
no.
stories.
I'm
So
just
how do
only
you know?
assuming.
How do you
I'm
know?
only assuming.
Oh,
I'm only
you
assuming that
assuming.
you
You
can't.
assuming. Okay.
I'm assuming that
You
you
assuming.
have never pushed nobody off of you at that 30-minute mark, saying, "All right, I'm done.
Well,
Hey, look,
maybe because they're not
I'm just
trying
gonna
to
make you something to
torture
eat.
me.
I'm just gonna go make you something to eat real quick. We got to shut this down because this right here, you're gonna have me knocking on your door at 2 in the morning. I don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, look here. All right, before, but shout out to y'all.
This is a prime example of a man beginning midlife crisis with the
God.
delusional story of
Oh my
pushing
God.
off,
No,
blah blah blah. Just say
see,
you don't want to have sex more than 20 minutes.
hey,
You
hey,
don't
No,
want to.
it's not about that for me. Look, let me tell you something. There, we got a thing
Oh,
as
you want to
older
hold
men.
her for the other 20.
No, no, no. I want
no.
you to understand. You haven't earned an hour worth of dick. Okay.
Here we go
You
again
need to
with the
earn an
oh
hour.
now
Look,
oh
look, look,
now we
look.
have to earn it.
When I decide to take you on vacation, that means in that first quarter of the year, you was pretty good. You was agreeable. You
Mhm.
was compliant. You wasn't disobedient.
I hear
Hey,
all
hey,
of the
and when we go
denial
on that
and delusion.
vacation, you're gonna get vacation dick. And that vacation dick is
Okay,
extended.
and that's exactly
It's
what I'm
it's
saying, Vicky.
extended. No, no,
That
no.
exactly you
No.
have
So
to
you're cutting
give
me off.
me wait,
You're
you have
cutting
to
me off.
give
You're
me
cutting
one
me off.
conversation.
You're
Let
cutting
me
me off.
go ahead and finish,
You're cutting
honey.
me off.
Go ahead
Okay,
and
thank
finish.
you. I appreciate that. So, and I didn't want to sound like Kamala like earlier, but I wanted to say this. You got to remember, if we bring you on vacation, you've earned an
Yes,
hour of dick.
yes, yes.
These young men, they don't have no game. A lot of them don't have no game, and so what they do is they think, oh, the pleasure of the woman, I need to be an hour. No, this mouthpiece all week and all day and all hour is pleasurable. You gotta remember, before I touch your body, we've had sex.
Right here.
Before
I
I've
mean,
done
that's all well
anything
and
to you.
good.
See, no. See,
That's
and
all well and good
you're
because
cutting me off.
I'm waiting for
Okay,
you to do the conclusion.
them legs would shiver, and that mind would move. And when
Amen.
once that happens, you will understand that you messing with somebody that you have never messed with before.
Yeah, right
When you
here.
And then
say,
wait, slow down. Pause right there for 1 second. And when you finally put that big old thing in and you only last less than 20 minutes, you're gonna be like, I did all that for this. See,
Oh,
first of
you
all,
gasping
you
all the
heard what
way
she
out,
said. You
all
heard what
these
she said,
things.
Steve.
yeah, I heard
I've
it. Yeah.
never had a woman says only lasted.
Because
No, we knocked it.
maybe
Hey,
it's because the women you chose was that thirsty for it that she would have took 1 minute. But the
well, so
fact is that all that foreplay up until you decided to give it to her,
no.
and then
Let me
all that with the
see.
mat game with the
You
ear,
know,
and I mean speaking in her ear and
You
the
think
legs,
do those
and then
young
you would
women
just
use
give her
Keiko
10 minutes,
balls?
15 minutes, like bro, and then you're talking about vacation day.
Do young women use Keiko balls?
Who?
Do
young,
young women use Keiko?
They
Them
probably
Kiko.
don't because they don't know no better. They
They
should.
don't need to. They
They
don't need to. They
should.
got the snatch back. Okay.
You
So
don't
what I'm
lost your
saying to
mind.
you, when I'm
Really? So
when I
wait. Have
when
you
I'm
have
saying,
you dipped your thing in a
well,
whole
first of
bunch
all,
of young girls?
everything for me feels brand new. Okay.
But see, you don't. But see, wait. Slow down for a second, 50, because
Everything to me
you
feels
don't
brand
wait,
new.
50,
but,
stop. You
but
don't
Dana,
care if she could squeeze and release. If
but,
you prefer, she does not. So you don't care if she's using it or not.
wait,
Stop
Dana,
reverting back to
Look,
young girls.
wait,
Just say you prefer women who
Dana,
is not into the Kegel exercise.
Dana, think about this. If they get pleasure from our phone calls and text messages, why do you not think that 20 or 30 minutes is sufficient for giving them something when
Because that's the warm up. The phone. Listen, that's the warm up.
Oh my
Yes, that's the
I,
one. Like you got me. Wait. You got me, and you got my mind in this place. Now it's showtime,
if I
and
can make if I can make
it's a matinee. I'm like, what the hell? No, we talk about you afterwards with
I
that.
can make her come between 5 and 10 minutes with my mouthpiece.
What?
Do you think about that?
Okay, then. So now when it's showtime, you only show up for 10 minutes, 15
No, I
minutes.
didn't say 10 minutes. I told you
So-
I eat pretty longer than that.
No,
Hey,
I'm not
so-
talking
so-
about. I'm not
so-
talking about the oral. I'm
so
talking about the
Dana,
actual penetration.
Dana, have you ever begged a man to come over?
Thank you.
Hell no.
Oh, exactly. So let me tell you why.
Absolutely not.
let me
And I
tell you.
never will. And I
And you
never
let me
will.
tell you.
And I
Let me
never
tell you.
will.
Let me tell you. That's the
Actually,
pure
no.
sign.
Wait, I take that back. I take it back. I take it back. At one point, not too long ago, I didn't beg, but I kept bringing up for this one particular man to, pick a date so we could link up. And now I realized that I'm getting like the runaround, whatever the case. So technically, if you want to use the word beg, you could say I
No,
did beg.
I'm talking about beg for dick, not time, dick.
No, no, dick is cheap.
Oh, no,
Dick
oh
is
no,
cheap.
oh see, and this is
Dick
why.
is cheap, so I don't have to beg for it. I never did, and I never will. Dick is
See,
cheap.
when you've had,
I want time. I want your time.
when you've had somebody
No, I want your time.
knock something loose.
No, I want your time. I don't
When you've
have
had
great sex,
somebody enter your
sir.
soul,
I had all that.
and
I had it all. I've had it all.
have your
I've had
eyes
it all.
ever
Don't play
dried
with
out
me.
during?
Don't play with me. I
Let me
had
ask
it
you this.
all. I've had it all.
Hold on. Let
telling
me
you.
ask you this. Have your eyes ever dried out during sex
I'm
because your
telling you, I've
eyes
had it
are
all.
wide open?
I've
You didn't
had
blink.
it all. I've been to Euphoria. I've been to Mars and Venus and back. I've had it all. I want your time. I want your time.
I don't know if you had it all because you haven't had it.
I want your time. That's the it that I want. Your
No.
time.
I like to. I will tell you that cowboy hat means something to me. I think
it better.
I think that thing. I think the reverse cowgirl. I don't know. I don't know what's going on when I see women with the cowgirl hats.
No, just me, and I want the time.
Dana, I like the cowboy. I think if I have sex with a woman, have that little strand of hair down. I think I love that. I'm no disrespect, Dana. I'm just saying that when they wear a hat or they have their hair.
I want time. I want time.
Hey, so chat, ladies in the chat, before I get up out of here, because I'm gonna continue
I don't
watching.
care about the ladies in the chat. I want time.
Well, ladies in the chat, have y'all ever begged for some D?
No.
Ask,
I'm
hey,
pretty sure they have.
ladies in the chat, have you ever begged for some D?
And if you haven't, you have never met a real man.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
Ladies in the chat, have you ever begged for his time?
If you never begged, you never met a real man.
Yeah, for
Have
real.
you ever
never
begged
met
for
one.
his time? Have you ever begged for his time?
Hey, but respect to y'all, man. I gotta get up out of here, but respect to y'all.
Right. When you talk about time, you want to leave. Okay.
No, not like that. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate it. So, Dana, let's get to the video. Dana, I need you to send me that link. Send me the video, please. Can you send that, please?
That part when he said putting balls up in you, that took me out.
Okay, Dana, can you send me that link?
That was funny.
Let's get to this real quick before we wrap things up. But go ahead. Here you go, man.
Okay. Well, I have to get out of this. So you want to play this, and then after this plays and we discuss it, I could send it to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's play this and discuss this.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
So you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Okay, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right?
No.
They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
No, hell no.
But
I
all
digress.
that stuff that you just said, that was just woman needs talk.
Woman needs is also sick.
All right, let's wait. I don't know why women want to tell.
Wait. It was more.
Oh, there was more? Oh my God.
So let me just finish playing the whole thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Black attractive.
Look,
I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
And that guy is a loser. I'm sorry.
Well, I hate how women try to define a man through their eyes, knowing when they get around one, all that BS that they say about I want a good man. It's the company line. I want him to be sweet. I want him to be thoughtful. I want him to be understanding. And they smashing guys like me on the side, on the back end. So it doesn't matter it's not about being 6'4". It doesn't matter about making six figures and things like that. That is going to create these guys having these midlife crises, feeling that they're not good enough. Then they'll get operations to stretch out their legs or put things in their shoes because they feel that my height is who I am. So when you have game, Dana, all that stuff she's saying, listen, at the end of the day, you're going to follow, again, I know you hate the P word, but the program, you're going to have to follow. You're going to have to follow what I want you to do. It's not the dictatorship. It's keeping you around because I don't need you as much as you need me. And I know you're going to give me some pushback on that, but a lot of women love assholes. They don't like nice guys because all these women, I say it to you, before I throw it to you, Dana, what these women don't understand is that every guy that's being nice to these women and every guy that's smiling and asks you all them lying ass questions, they don't care about you. They just want to smash. They are being nice because they want to smash. They are listening to your dreams and aspirations. They don't care about you. You want to know why they care about us, Dana? Because at least we're honest with them and we'll let them know where they stand or don't stand with us. And we don't care what they do. That's why they're attracted to us versus the lie that these women are getting from these so-called nice guys and good guys. But you got the last word, Dana.
Well, first of all, I sent it to you. I sent you the link, but then I downloaded the video so you could just upload the video instead of dealing with the link.
Thank you.
See, this is the problem, Steve. You be doing so good when I play a video and you hear two words that you disagree And then and that's all you focus on.
Have to. I'm a man. That's what men do.
Exactly. That's what men do, especially older men who are going through midlife crisis. So every man that called in tonight, a lot of you men in the chat was saying no such thing as midlife crisis. That's how I know it's midlife crisis. But going to that video, listen, I love everything that woman said. She didn't say anything that I disagree with. Like, what is the problem that you have?
The problem I have.
Somebody say they're in queue.
Well, no. We're about to start our show in a second, guys. Yeah, for y'all guys, because we got to talk about the real.
Well, I'm pretty sure he wanted to call the same sign to me.
We will open the lines. We're gonna talk about the real midlife crisis of the game, because we always teach y'all guys game and talk about the real midlife crisis that most of you young men are having. You young men are.
And then somebody else said, "I'm in queue as well." You
young men are going through a midlife crisis that we'll talk about on the other side of the
show.
No,
they're just going through a crisis. The young men.
No, it's young
men that are middle age are going through midlife crisis.
No, again, guys, we're gonna teach y'all something nobody in there has ever taught y'all. Because remember, the ones that teach you game don't regurgitate things, and we'll teach you something. But Dana, I love the hat. That you look very nice. And hey, Dana, again, not trying to hit on you, but I just love that curve. I was just saying. I mean, when women have that one little piece hanging, that shit is dope. It's fire. The hat is looking good on you, Dana. It looks very nice on you. It's very.
I appreciate it. And actually, I'm overdue for another Stetson, so I have to go and get another one.
Yeah, drop that curl like that. But hey, Dana, how do they get in touch with you, girl?
Listen, subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles. And of course, my main channel, The Real Dana. I don't talk nothing about relationships. Shout out to everybody that's listening on X. So I just do this one day out the week for fun. And I love it when I get under you guys' skin. Yes, I love it.
You're great, Dana. You're great. I'm glad you had I'm glad you had a good vacation. You should. Hey.
Well, it really wasn't vacation. It was just an event, but it was therapeutic for me.
You know what you should have done? You should have said, ladies, on Sunday, if you really want to hear some real men talk.
No, absolutely not. Why? So I could traumatize them and we could revert back from the lessons that we learned so far from the event Saturday night? No.
Women want to know, what is it about the asshole?
It would be retroactive. No.
They want to know, why am I attracted to that asshole versus that good guy? And they can listen to how men operate and how men think. But
listen. You see how when I said I get under your skin, Rodrigo, whatever, said she is toxic, and I love it.
You're not
toxic.
And
I love it. I love that you think I'm toxic. You upset.
Okay, well, Dana, go ahead and give us that bye, as you always say. Really?
But bye. Yeah, because he said that he likes my regular voice, but I'm going to be irritated right now. Bye. Good night.
Appreciate you, Dana. Appreciate you. Thank you, Dana. Dana with the guys, we're going to break it all down, guys. Get y'all crowns out. We're going to let her people. Thank you all, Dana's people. Guys, man, mindset. We're going to talk about the real midlife crisis, but you know how we always do it. Thank you, Dana. Let's go ahead and get in and let everybody out while we listen to this.
What up, though? It's your boy, Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com.